What's up, gamers? Uno momento. Listen to Kendrick this. My name is Kendrick Lamar. Hold up. Back up. Spare me from afar. Don't you talk to me. I'm crazy. Ooh. Ooh.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You move just like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Fabricate stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been in your collection. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. I can break down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Shoo! Oh. Oh, shoo! 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 Beep, beep. He's an ad-lib god, bro. Alpha Smashers from Fox Warrior Gaming 4. Thank you, bro. I love you, and I appreciate you. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, 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 oh.
I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody died, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital.
Oh my god!
He wanna be junior, they must have forgot the shit that they done.
This is so hard!
I park your son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. Oh God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather be dead than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love her to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. There's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and Ivory, you know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends, if not Hawaii and W Melly.
Whoa.
Like you poppin' shit that for real for you.
He's murdering his friends.
Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet.
Oh.
Get personal. This a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make Gunna wanna look like a saint. This ain't
What?
critics, not
Gonna wanna? Don't snitch.
It's just always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough?
I'm putting this shit on my fucking repeat.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. You're my first one, like my last one. Classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. V12 is a fast one. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion, my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't get
Oh my
I don't
goodness.
give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprise you wanted that
Hey,
question.
hey,
Got some shit
hey,
to address. I
hey,
hate when you say
hey,
the word nigga,
hey.
but that's just me, I guess.
Oh.
Some shit just cringeworthy. You ain't even gotta be deep, I guess.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It don't even gotta be deep.
Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's a man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Bleed him yet? Can I bleed him back? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches.
Nah, bro, I gotta run it back. gotta run it back. Dude, he said they call you the boy, but I ain't seen the man yet. They call you the boy, but I ain't seen the man yet. Bro. I gotta roll it back. I can't. I sound like everybody who ever dissected a track ever.
He sound like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. This a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell you where you get your abs from. V12 is a fast one. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. That's just me, I guess. Some shit just crazy.
Holy shit.
You gotta be deep, I guess.
It ain't.
When you see success.
Oh my. Oh my. No. Oh my goodness.
When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop past them. Let's go on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you.
He said two bad bitches.
Signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record.
Oh.
Get back to that for the record.
Oh.
What I call around trying to get dirt on niggas. Y'all think of my life is
Does that mean he's gonna do back to back? No, my God. Oh my God, he's actually being a father. Oh my God. He said learn something about actually being a dad.
If you don't like women, it's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You were signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all think of my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you know nothing about that. Waking them up,
None about that.
Tell them to pray.
None about that.
Giving them tools to walk through life.
Oh my God!
Nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that.
Holy shit.
Consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts?
Holy shit.
Feeling like Joe Hill Austin.
Holy shit.
And my 6'6" telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in the coffin. Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like this.
Oh my God.
Y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas.
Oh my God.
Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I just can't believe it. I got it.
Heritage, they can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hall King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like Phil go punk y'all niggas. They punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas. And fuck the industry too. If you think I'm taking it further. There's something you don't wanna do.
Oh my God. Don't do that. Ooh, don't do that.
Wanna hear you say nigga no
More.
Don't wanna hear you say nigga no more.
Holy shit. Holy shit. I get just got it.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid.
I don't even know what to say.
You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy anti politic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate you not as calculated?
It ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. I gotta smack people that write with you.
Family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tail.
I don't even know what to say. Everything I'm gonna say is glazing.
Scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie.
I don't care.
And I won't tell truths about you.
I want to listen to this shit like 7 times right now.
I'm out the way, I'm low, okay. I'm right here, okay. Ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own boys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I feel that both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns. Then somebody died, they turn into nuns. Then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but Nettie he shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down the next day. I show you I learned from those mistakes. Daddy had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave. Cut the business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and ivory, you know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better hospital, you know, here you think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friendly phase. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell me where you get your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember?
Oh my god.
Dog, who the fuck they think
He said
they
cover
playing
your
with?
face,
Explain my
bro.
name as soon as you jump
Cover
off
your
that
fucking
plane, bitch.
face.
I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't G and no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. But that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him back? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 bad
Bad bitches. Oh my god.
Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You assigned to a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to a bad nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? I like that record. I'ma get back.
You gonna get back to that. You gonna get back to that. I hope he drops another track. Nothing about that. Nothing about that.
Tell them to pray. No, nothing about that. They giving them tools to walk through life like day by day. No, nothing about that. Teaching them morals and integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joe Hill Austin. 20 years in a film called AI. And my 6'6" telling me to off him. I'm a
Holy shit.
Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't speak on the family, Crody. It can get deep in the family, Crody. Talk about me and my family, Crody. Someone go bleed in your family, Crody. I be at New Hog King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy, Crody. Tell me your cheese and farm. We can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, Phil go punt y'all niggas. They punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking with them, fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. It's something you don't wanna do. Ooh. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. We don't wanna hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
That is a track, bro. That is an amazing track. I'm listening to that shit on repeat, bro. That shit's gonna bump. And the new gen's gonna like that too, cause all the clowny, comedic shit. Oh my god, I fucked with that shit so heavy. I'm just gonna get into Tosh.
Just raise your hand once you realize that you know that you're talking to a complete idiot. Welcome to Tosh Show. If you're proud to be Latino, stand the fuck up. Go ahead and hit me with some of that 305 music. It's a good start. You know, Eddie, I have heard.
I gave him a shake.
Through the grapevine.
It seemed pretty racist, but
some people
you know, I like it.
Don't like the production value of our theme song.
That's crazy.
Now, I may shock a lot of you listeners out there, but we did not spend a lot of money on the music for Tosh Show. But I am open to new suggestions, but not by traditional musicians. No. This podcast is the future of entertainment. So what better than AI to create our potential new theme song?
Right.
Okay, I hear we've got a few candidates to audition. Let me go ahead and hear this first one.
Here you go.
Tosh is here. He's got tricks up his sleeve. Get ready, it's time for Tosh Show Believe. It's time for Tosh Show Believe.
Now that sounds like a train wreck. I don't like that one bit.
It's probably the prompt.
No, there's too many words to listen to. All right, we got another one?
Yeah.
Now that's got some energy. What I worry about is people listening to this thing first thing in the morning and they're not ready for that Nickelback rage. That might be too much. We might be getting people spilling their coffee. Then we've got a lawsuit on our hands.
Right.
We have any more?
Let's play one more.
All right, let me hear another one.
Welcome to the Tosh Show where dreams come to play. No celebrities here, just everyday people. Hooray! With lots of music and laughter.
God, that's awful. Here's the thing. AI is not ready. I say we stick with what we've got.
Right.
Tosh Show for show. Woo! That's right. Oh, man. I worry about AI every morning. It's the first thing I do. Is AI sleeping with my wife? Is AI diddling my kids? It's what I worry about. It's just nonstop. Oh, what's AI doing? I was taking my dog for a walk. That I can get my head around. That I would enjoy. thanks to AI that this podcast is now broadcast in over 7,000 languages. And I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know there were 7,000 languages. Let's hear what Tosh Show sounds like in Spanish.
Creo que se refería a secuencias, Eddie. El equipo de personas que crea este programa son 3 personas.
Holy shit.
Now that podcast is no longer under the category of comedy. That one's under sexy. This is why you can't ever be convicted of a crime in this country, because you just be like, oh, I didn't do that. That was AI. Like, I never said those words. I don't speak fluent, beautiful Spanish. You want to hear me speak Chinese?
我认为他的意思是连贯性 ，Eddie。创作这个节目的团队是3个人。
Oh man, what I wouldn't give
Sangren?
to be able to speak whatever beautiful language that was. Speaking of Chinese, I just finished watching Shogun, which I know is Japanese, or as they like to say, the Japans. But it's all under the Asian umbrella, which they like to hold. A lot of them like to use umbrellas. This is what I want to. There's no spoilers. I'm not giving any spoilers. Well, I will, but it's just episode 1 that I'm going to talk about. And I understand that this is set in I think the 1600s or something like that, medieval period, and it's a different culture. Okay, but I like to just play it out as if it happened in my life today.
Okay.
Like how would that go over? I just like the idea of me coming home from work. So Eddie, you can play the role of my wife for this, and you just say, how was your day, honey?
How was your day, honey?
Oh, funny you should ask. You know how I like to smart off sometimes at work? Well, I spoke up when I wasn't supposed to. Anyway, we're gonna have to kill our children, and I have to kill myself.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Oof.
Alright, well, speaking of AI,
I think I want to get a Mazda
today's
next.
guest,
Before I get the Evo.
a genius,
Or just wait and get the
certified
Evo? I don't know.
genius, a professor at the University of California, Los Angeles. This guy knows everything about AI. He's going to calm my nerves, hopefully. Or he's going to create new words for me at night. Also, I have to mention that this was the interview that was recorded that day that Dylan had a colossal fuck up. A brain shart heard round the world. So there were some audio issues, but the irony is that Dylan figured out how to use AI to fix his blundering buffoonery.
30
Enjoy.
in a Mazda.
My guest today is the smartest person we've had on the show, and not just because he's a former, 4 words in his name, who also happens to have facial hair and wears glasses. Please welcome our distinguished guest, AI expert and UCLA professor, Dr. He, Professor He. Mr. He, what do you want?
It's all good. Just he is fine.
Thank you. All right, He, where are you from?
I'm from Belgium.
Belgium. How long have you been here?
I moved here in 2015.
A citizen?
Not yet. Soon. Maybe next year.
You're actually going to do it?
I think I'm eligible in like a month. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome. Do you like America?
Yeah. I mean, it gave me a lot of opportunities. So yeah, I love it here.
How often do you go back?
Maybe once or twice a year.
It's a long trek.
Yeah. Especially with a toddler, it's not so nice to travel for like 13 hours.
How old's your toddler?
3 years old.
And now, are you, as an academic person, do you still, I mean, can you relate to a toddler? Do you act silly? Are you a silly dad?
Oh yeah.
Or are you strict?
No, I'm quite silly. I would say I don't really like to be the serious professor too much. It's not my style. No.
I mean, I feel like the reason I have children was because I wanted an excuse not to care so much about everything else.
Yeah, and you cannot imagine it before it happens, right? It's kind of, like you cannot prepare for this, and then suddenly everything changes. And, it's also kind of interesting that you kind of, you see them grow and like learn things, and you're like, oh yeah, this is different from how AI learns. Like you kind of get some perspective on like what is AI just from seeing a toddler learn how to walk and talk and all that stuff.
Right.
I just thought, like, whatever, the world's going to shit. I'm gonna still have to, you know, deal with this horrible Lego thing that he just brought. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Okay.
I feel like you asked the French have the same question. Is that a usual question?
That's the first question
Yeah.
I ask everyone. Do you believe in ghosts?
Not at all.
And move on. Do you believe in digital ghosts or those death bots?
What are those?
Like some people that have lost someone and then
Oh,
they
yes.
create their like this digital ghost and it's.
I'm sure it's comforting. It's like watching videos and pictures from people.
But do you think that's a good thing for the psyche as a way to move on or no?
I think it's a bit creepy. I wouldn't really enjoy it. I would rather watch a video from 10 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's always sad too, just to keep replaying that video.
The Nismo is the one I have, so I need to get the long jump.
Why did you leave that?
Because this is 370 Heritage.
Come to good old dumb
175,
America.
4.8.
Yeah, you know, honestly, no one wanted to get.
Yeah, I
me
just need to get
job
the
at
long
Professor
jumps in now.
Belgium,
Okay.
And I had
That's
to come
bad.
here as a academic refugee.
What is your actual job?
I'm a professor of computer science at UCLA, and I teach AI.
You teach AI.
Mhm.
Are you worried that your job will be taken?
I mean, the teaching part. I mean, the more people will help teach AI, the less kind of boring stuff I have to do, and the more interesting things I can teach that are maybe less off the shelf. So I wouldn't mind more AI help.
How did you get into computers in the first place?
I mean, I was a big nerd and still am, I guess, and I like to program. I like to play
The
computer
2015
games. You know, just like any
or
other
the
nerd.
1996.
Started
I think I
with
want to get the
games.
1996. I'm getting either of them
Yes.
because I have to get one of them to get the rest
Yes,
of them.
yes.
So
I wish you hadn't asked, but yeah.
like you put in real time?
I have this rule where maybe once a year I'll spend the weekend like binge playing for like and without sleep just to kind of reset myself and like, not worry too much about being a civilized person with a real job. And I think everyone needs to do such a thing every once in a while. No.
Is there a particular game that you care about?
Last one I played Civilization 6 again. I don't know, do you know that game? Strategy games?
I'm not a game person. And my brother is a game person and who's a computer programmer and then created a company
Okay.
for gaming and also for the government and then sold it. And he's that kid.
Yeah.
Very much
Yeah.
a world that you two.
I'd like to meet him.
But no, I told him that I was interviewing him, and he was like, okay. So then he had just a couple things. He was like, bring this up. It seems like self-driving cars got to 80% good really quickly, but progress has stalled with getting it to 100%. Will we see that with AI for programming too? Like a helpful tool, but still needs someone to steer it? Or will it quickly get to the point that we don't need software engineers?
Yeah, so I think it's kind of a little bit of both, right? So on the one hand, yeah, like even today, your brother is probably already using AI to help him program. And so that's definitely happening. Whether your brother will be completely replaced, I highly doubt it. I think there's,
He doesn't have a job now. He just creates stuff like
he's just doing it for fun.
he does it for like 6 months, sells it, does something else.
I mean, so
He's one of those weirdos.
if it's kind of this boilerplate stuff where it's very similar to what many people have done before and it's just like minor tweaks to things, then yes, AI is probably going to be able to do that because AI is really good at like finding similar things and kind of slightly modifying them. But if it's actually building like new software that does new things, that's going to be much harder for AI to achieve.
You teach at UCLA.
Mhm.
Do you think it's a bad idea that UCLA left the Pac-12 for the Big Ten? And are you aware of sport?
I heard this is a big deal in the real world. Yes, I heard about it. I don't know. I'm sure UCLA only makes big decisions like hiring me and moving to the Pac-12 or whatever it is.
Did you ever have Lonzo Ball in one of your classes? He was a basketball player.
I'm sorry.
Popular a few years ago.
We get student athletes in class all the time, but I don't really, I don't know them.
Are you told that, hey,
No, definitely not.
settle debate for us here. Who is the father of artificial intelligence? Alan Turing or John McCarthy?
So Alan Turing was kind of the father of computer science, and he already said like let's build like a computer that can play chess. So in that sense, Turing is kind of the first. But then McCarthy was the one that called it AI and really kind of started the field of AI. So I think they both get credit.
Okay, well, I want you to know that there was no debate here. I
Oh.
posed my question to make you feel like you were among academics, but nothing could be further
I mean,
from
your
the
question
truth.
was great, except you said Turing instead of Turing.
That was the giveaway. God damn it.
Yeah, you should read these cards before.
You think I can read it? Well, then you're extremely dumb. I stew over these things. By the way.
Oh my god, they fought. They definitely.
Do you think I have a problem?
Nope.
Yeah. Never.
Okay. No, it's like my kid just took a hearing test, and like you just have to raise your hand. And I just want you to during this interview, just raise your hand once you realize that you know that you're talking to a complete idiot.
No, I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in that? Oh God.
I mean, I'm also an idiot.
No, not true. What are some of the?
I think you're an idiot in other realms of thinking.
Doom and gloom guy with
No,
Like, he probably doesn't know anything about women.
If
If he knows everything about computers, you know.
Walk into this room and all of that stuff. I think maybe
Just how-
I appreciate
how-
that some people seriously.
So whenever you
study
put
this, like as a long-term
your
problem,
focus into-
how do you
oh,
make
God.
AI behave the way we want it to behave.
Or maybe
But
he's
I
not a
think
video
we're
game
much
guy,
more
or maybe he is a
concerned
video
about
game
today,
guy.
AI is doing pretty bad things already.
Maybe he doesn't.
you know,
You just said he didn't
things
really know
like
shit about sports,
Terminator,
so probably sports too.
sci-fi AI taking over the world.
Oh,
and I
what
think
the
you're
hell?
Also kind of ignoring the real dangers
What
today.
the
And the real dangers
hell?
are just believing everything that's put
Excuse,
out.
excuse,
Yeah,
excuse
thinking
you,
that
Baba
somehow
Boopy.
because AI is intelligent, it knows how to make decisions that are good for all of us. Well, these systems are full of biases, and you know, AI is constantly also being used to track people, to even build kind of automated weapons. AI is being used in many ways today that are quite dangerous already, and that's what I'm more concerned.
Oh, I thought I couldn't run through that for a
does
second.
sound worrisome.
I was like,
Now
no.
I'm back on the Doom. I thought you were making me feel better about that.
No, but I mean, there's drones flying
Oh,
around.
that sucks.
And you can tell them find
Going back.
touch and shoot a tiny little touch. This is very doable, and so.
You fucking put that out there.
Sorry, we can cut this.
If I see a if I see a drone in my property, my instinct is to get a slingshot out. But now I think that might not be good enough.
Yeah, you should move closer to an airport where you can have drones. Just safer.
Move closer to the airport.
Yeah,
That's the fix. Oh, I'd rather be shot at. How advanced is the cutting edge of this technology?
The
compared to
sound
the
is pretty
public
shit in this episode.
Oh, I think the public is aware of
Or at least his-
the cutting edge. Anyone
Daniels
who has
is.
something new desperately wants to put out a press release, show the world, make money. Yeah.
Alright, so there's nothing behind the scenes that's way scarier than what?
I mean, some of these models take a while to train. Like, I'm sure OpenAI is training the next GPT, and it's probably impressive, and they know it, but they're not ready to release it yet. But as soon as they can, I'm sure they will.
Isn't the greatest threat of computer learning not artificial intelligence, but rather human stupidity? Most people believe what they're told because nobody reads or bothers to.
Yeah. It's all the magical thinking, right? People think this is magic, that it knows everything, that it can make perfect decisions for everyone. And I think this happened before, like in the 90s when AI started to beat world champion at chess. You could be like, okay, we're done, right? Like this is chess in the West for thousands of years has been the game where you prove you're intelligent, and if AI can do that, then we're done. But it turned out that after that, there wasn't really all that much more that AI could do, even though this was really impressive.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
And so this
Oh
happens over and
no,
over again,
I
right?
missed
At
it.
some point, AI beats the world
I was
champion
close.
at the game of Go, which is much harder than chess. It's kind of the hardest board game you can play.
Go is the hardest board game? I don't know.
I'm not an expert, but yeah, it's like this. I think you can think of it as like an East Asian kind of variant.
Is it enjoyable? Is it a fun game to play?
I tried. It's way too complicated for me to enjoy. So yeah, but some people really love it. And once you beat that, you're like, okay, there's no more harder game where humans are better than AI. And then you're like, oh, maybe poker. Like we're good at bluffing and reading people. AI starts to beat the world champions at poker.
Too Many Monkeys. You ever play that?
No, what's that?
Oh, it's a card game.
Oh,
Play
okay.
with your daughter. You'll love it.
Uh-huh.
Can she count to 6 yet?
Yes.
Oh, then you're in. That's
Okay.
all you need.
Yeah, we'll try. I'll look it up.
How come AI can't come up with something where they can click on photos of bicycles or say I am not a robot?
I don't think these things work anymore, really. Like, AI is able to crack all of these. They keep changing them all the time just to make sure that, someone who's built an AI for the previous thing has to spend some time building an AI for the next thing. That's why they keep changing all the time. But I wouldn't really trust them to be.
Okay, so that's not going to save me.
Yeah.
Can you walk me through a plausible doomsday scenario where the machines take over and I'm locked out of my Rivian?
I mean, plausible? No. I mean, I'm sure your car can break down. I think your Rivian or your Tesla will today already misbehave and not open its doors. Has nothing to do with AI, right? These things are just not robust.
That's the problem. You have a smart home?
Not really. I have like a Google Assistant just to because my phone keeps requesting music, so I don't really want to
Well,
go on my phone and just listen.
They fucking lived, but I
That's
didn't.
my only use case for AI, really.
Are you into all of that tech stuff or not necessarily?
I find most of it just makes my life harder.
100%.
I mean, there were ads for like Siri and these types of assistants 10 years ago that claimed, oh, they will plan your trips, they will do this, they will do that. In the end, they never understand what I say, maybe because I have an accent, and it's just like, there's a few things I know I can ask, everything else I'm just not even trying anymore.
I always think of like these guys that
Just 'cause I was facing the opposite way, man.
These tech guys that create these safe bunkers or whatever, and there's so much tech in these homes. I'm like, unless the day they're finished, the doomsday happens and they move in then. But if it sits for 10 years,
Yeah, they need
nothing's gonna work.
They need some tech support in their bunker.
Because I can't get my lights to turn on half the time with my Crestron app. So I'm just loving that Mark Zuckerberg thinks his entire Hawaiian island is going to work. I really just want to know that 10 years after I die, my kids still have it good for a few more years, and then past that, I don't really care.
Yeah, I think you're fine. Also, I'm like not a fortune teller, right? So like, I think your opinion is just as valid as mine on like the future of AI, honestly.
That is
Yeah.
not true. There's no way my opinion.
I mean, something about what you said earlier of like, you know, think of like music, right? Like you can ask an AI today, like give me another song that sounds like Kanye.
Alright,
Like,
well, that was
or
cool.
whatever. Like it's really easy actually because
That was
there's a lot of
close.
style already there and you just
Let's get
do
it
something
again.
similar style. If you ask AI to invent jazz or rap music or something that's completely different, that's really what it struggles with, and we don't really have an idea of how to do that. So AI is really good at like more of the same. It's not so good at like do something fresh. And so I don't know how you think about your own comedy, but if you think you're different from all the other comedians, you're probably fine.
No, I'm not. I am not that different. Ooh. All right, well, whatever. Do you have any creepy stories about how big data knows people better than they know themselves?
I'm sure it happens all the time where people, you know, are outed for, you know, being pregnant or, you know, whatever, just by, you know, someone in their home with the same IP searching for something, right? I think this happens all the time. AI figures things out pretty quickly. I don't know, I always see the same ads on Instagram, and they're always like something that I searched on some other website. So I really feel like all the companies know exactly.
You have a burner phone?
No. Do you have one?
No. No. I'm not somebody that I don't do things that matter. Like, there's my wife, I'm never trying to keep anything from anyone. If Big Brother looked in on me, they would just be like, wow, that is horribly unimpressive what he
Yeah.
does all day long.
I mean, the problem for me is I grew up in this generation, like early 2000s. The internet was only good, and by just doing more on the internet and making everything open, we would change the world and everything would be connected and better. And then like 10 years later, we realized, oh, that's not actually what's happening with the internet, but I feel like all my information is out there already, so like what more do I save?
Just porn. All the internet did. Flooded us with porn.
See, I don't want to get in trouble here because one of my colleagues in my department at UCLA actually invented the internet, so I cannot really say it's a negative thing, I think, you know.
I'm an Al Gore.
Sure.
Does it matter whether or not I accept cookies on a website?
It doesn't matter. You'll be tracked anyway.
So I should just always say accept all?
I always do.
You do?
Yeah.
I like to hit the other one where it's like, oh, just the selected ones. Then I like go through and I start.
It just makes your life harder for no reason. Yeah.
Okay. So just accept them all
Yep.
and move on. Can you read me the titles of your books,
Oh no.
please?
Which ones did you find?
I got two here. The Introduction to Lifted Probabilistic Interference.
Inference.
Well, part of the Neural Information Processing series.
Yep.
And what's this other one? Was it the query processing?
On probabilistic data, yeah.
Those sound fun.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd love to recommend those to my wife's book club.
Yeah, so you invited me to this podcast based on reading those books?
There's no way I could read those books. How?
Yeah, the titles sound fancy, but those things are not even really what's the current AI, what current AI is doing. The current AI is actually really simple. The techniques that actually worked turned out to be way more boring and less like technically fancy than what we thought would be necessary to build AI. And that's also something that puzzles the community, like how are all the simple dumb things working really well and like all the clever things don't really work. It's very confusing.
If AI is so intelligent, How come it can't figure out that I'm not trying to type duck all the time? I swear constantly, you'd think it would pick up on this at some point.
Yeah, I share your frustration. So here's the thing, right? So the AI is really impressive. Like, these language models are really good at actually giving you answers that are really clever. But then if you actually want to integrate this technology into everything, you need to like engineer a whole bunch of stuff that somehow people are not able to do in a way that I'm happy with either. Part of the problem is like, who's going to actually build this stuff? Like, an AI engineer is so expensive for these companies, and they're all just trying to build the next ChatGPT to have a nice big press release about it. But to kind of do the dirty work of actually integrating all this stuff with all their services and so on, that's actually quite complicated and expensive. And you know, I think that's why we're not actually getting the functionality we want for things we use all the time.
How do you think we regulate AI? Because if we're expecting these geriatric dipshits in Congress to wrap their heads around this.
I mean, it's complicated, right? Because I think everyone's confused. I think the problem is not even them, right? If you ask a lawyer who studies AI regulation, even they, I think, don't really know what is going to happen here. Like, AI companies are using everyone's data. They're probably like watching this video and putting it as training data into some video AI model. And the problem is that the regulation is not super clear about what is fair use of all this data. Like, obviously you have your copyright for everything you do, but then somehow companies are still using it, assuming that if they do it at a big enough scale, they can somehow get away with it. And then for people like me, it seems obvious that this should not be legal in a commercial setting. But then some lawyers are like, no, this seems like fair use because it's kind of like a child learning and then making fresh, content afterwards, and that is allowed. And I think someone will figure this out, but I don't think it's clear right now what is legal. And that's just for the copyright issue. There's also just like safety stuff. And I think some things should really be banned, like using AI to look at people's resumes to decide who gets hired or filtered. I think that's obviously wrong. Those tools can never really do a good job and be fair.
Yeah, but interviews are awful. Anytime you interview somebody, it's just, it's who's the best liar, performer to my face.
Sure, but then what's AI gonna do? It's gonna be like, oh, hire all people named Daniel, or like.
That's
so.
a good start. Now I'm aboard.
I feel like you could do a podcast just interviewing other Daniels, right? So.
That's not a bad idea.
Steal that.
Yeah.
Fair use.
Daniel on Daniel.
My favorite Daniel.
There's a horrific AI-generated video of Will Smith eating noodles.
Oh yeah, that shit was
Does
terrible.
AI have a problem with Will Smith? And do you think it stems from the movie I, Robot?
No. I've seen that video though, and it gets better every year, right? There's like the early version, which is just chaos, and then recently it starts to look pretty good. Yeah.
You didn't even give it.
Yeah.
I got 11 yards.
Did you ever look at those AI explicit photos?
Damn, that was
of
actually
Taylor
very
Swift?
small. What the hell? It's that one car I need to dodge.
Are you worried about deep fakes, all that stuff?
Especially in politics, I think that's
Like
a
this
problem.
intersection,
What do you
busy.
think of politics in our country. You enjoyed it?
Is it maddening?
Yeah, it was very, like, I moved here in 2015, right, and the world changed very quickly after that. I felt like this was kind of a bait and switch, like, yeah, come to America, it's great, and then, I still love it here. See, I don't want to get in trouble here, right?
No, don't.
I love it here.
Do you think America's the greatest country in the world?
Yeah, I mean, I'll say one thing positive, which is, so I'm from Belgium, my wife is from Bosnia. We cannot really live anywhere where not one of us is a foreigner, right? Except in California, I feel like we're both here and no one cares that we have an accent, and we really feel like we're both at home, right? So I think that's really beautiful about California and the US more generally.
Let's just say just California.
Yeah, let's be
I
honest.
could plug you two into a few different markets and you'd feel very different. Is California the only place that you've lived in the United States?
Yes, in the United States, yes.
Have you visited the whole country?
I mean, so the thing is, in my field, like, we have these conferences where everyone meets to talk about AI, and it's always in the same kind of Hilton or Sheraton or whatever hotel in some random city. So I have seen all the hotels in all the cities. I wouldn't really say that I've seen the country that much. I mean, I love to travel around California and whatever, but
California's its own
He
country.
had
You've seen enough.
whiskers
Who is the
on
most
his
famous
chin
Pelican
again.
besides yourself?
Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Did you like him growing up?
Move, ho!
in the 90s.
Move out the way, I got Michael Finnegan the check.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's got better chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
The Swiss?
Belgium, of course.
And are you sure about
I mean,
that?
I cannot. Even if I thought
Excuse me,
differently, I couldn't
excuse
tell
me,
you on
move
this
me,
podcast.
squeeze
Like,
me, please me, beat me, eat me. Oh shit!
There's certain things I'm not allowed to say.
Do you miss your waffles or no?
So waffles is only for tourists, really. Waffles are not a big deal in Belgium. Yeah. So chocolate is real, beer is definitely real. Waffles are mostly for you guys.
Well, we appreciate it. By the way, how do you have your when you occasionally you've had a waffle? How do you have? Do you have it with syrup, with cream?
Oh, I missed.
Never.
Dude, that was so close.
Never.
I've never had
I
waffles
like
ever.
like a French crepe, like a pancake. That's my.
I
Yeah.
don't have a French crepe machine. I brought you a waffle machine.
I'll. Oh no!
Waffle maker.
Oh no! You were serious about getting me a waffle maker.
But it's little cars and trucks,
Oh.
different things.
Yeah, my daughter will love this.
Children
Yeah.
love a waffle maker.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I have that.
Feels mildly offensive, but you know.
Is that offensive to give you a waffle maker?
No, it's okay. I actually would like one. I don't think we have one, so I'll take it. I'll take it.
And then the next gift I got you. I love board games, and I know that you play chess and stuff. So this is but I don't like this game. I never.
I'm just
got
gonna have to
into.
come from this
But
way.
Everybody buys me.
We're gonna
games
zoom
that are
down coming
visually
from this
pretty.
way.
What is this? Otrio?
Otria.
Otrio. Okay. It's like a pretty game,
Oh yeah, I could put this.
and it's got pretty pieces that go into it. But
It's like a decorative item. This looks cool. Thank you.
well, I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play this game. It's not my game.
Okay.
I stick with my Rummy Cub
Thank you.
cube. What do you call it? Rummy Cub or Rummy Cube? I always forget.
Don't ask
So
me. I
close.
speak your language.
How many languages can you speak?
Speak Dutch, French, English, a little bit of German.
I was born in Germany.
I actually learned. Yeah, I watched your interview with the chef. You were in Bopart. You said in that. I was actually there.
You were in Beauport?
Yeah. So what happened? There was a workshop for people to discuss AI in this weird hotel castle. It's owned by the guy who invented gummy bears,
Alright, fine.
Haribo gummy bears.
Uh-huh.
So we were just there talking about AI, and then there were just gummy bears everywhere, and like everyone's getting sick eating gummy bears off the table, and yeah. So that's why I was in Beaupart. We have a lot of get-togethers in German castles in the middle of nowhere to discuss about AI. It's a thing.
That is the greatest thing you've ever said. You're in a German castle eating gummy bears in Beauport.
With like, what are these animals that get hunted and stuffed and then put on the wall, like a rhino?
You gotta
an
overshoot
elephant?
that
You ever
shit.
shot a gun in your life?
No, I don't really want to.
I've never shot one either.
No. I had the opportunity. I was in Vietnam, and they're like, "Here, for $1, shoot this machine gun." I'm like, "No, thank you."
You served in
Oh,
Vietnam?
that sounds cool.
Yeah, I did.
Thank
I
you for
did.
your service.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I always find it funny when Hollywood tries to guess the future in movies. And you're just like, oh, it's just such a bad attempt. You can't predict, and it just looks so bad.
Yeah.
Do they ever come calling? Like, hey, we're trying to figure something out.
No, because I'm not like a futurist, right? Like imagining interesting future world is not really my job.
What's your favorite AI movie?
So yeah, I knew you were gonna ask it, and I don't really have one. What I really like, I really enjoyed the first season of Westworld, which is not a movie, of course, like the TV series.
Made me so mad.
I started like thinking, am I a robot? Like they really did. I watched too many episodes in a row, but like it really got to me.
But it fell off the rails in the following season.
Yeah, a little bit.
I wanted closure in season 1. They won't ever do that with a good show. Just one season. Just figure it out.
I mean, this is an American thing. In Europe, everything ends after 2 seasons, and they're like, okay, done. Let's not ruin it.
Not everything in Europe. Great British Bake Off's been going for 100 years.
Do you like that show or no?
I do. Yeah, I watch all of it. Yeah.
It's very enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm waiting for you to give me a handshake.
Just reach across.
Haven't earned it yet.
Your wife, you're married?
Yeah.
Is she smart too?
She's very smart. She's smarter than me for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Is she really smarter than you, or is that something?
It's obvious we play board games. She wins every single time. Like it's not even a competition.
What if she's a cheater? Do you think there's a possibility?
No. She would be. No. She's very principled. Yeah, much more than I am.
I want both of you to take IQ tests.
Okay.
That's what Eddie and his wife did. Eddie and I did an IQ test. Do you know what your IQ is?
No, I never wanted to do a test.
Eddie and I did it.
Yeah. What was it?
Well, he was smarter than me, and that's all that I cared about, and I was upset.
Were you higher than 100?
What? You were
Oh yeah, we were in the
130?
hundreds. We were in the hundreds.
Were you 130?
131. I think you were 129, and Megan was 127.
Yeah.
Smarter than his wife. That's. I'll take that notch.
I mean, I remember in high school, like everyone was doing these tests for being like gifted children and so on. I felt like whenever someone was like diagnosed as gifted, it kind of messed them up in a way, and I was like, yeah, I don't really need to.
Do you like knowing everything?
Depends. Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you teaching? Are you professor undergrad or graduate?
So both. So I teach undergraduate one quarter, the other quarter graduate students. But most of my job is actually research.
Are you allowed to audit classes?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, just come over. You can even do the exam. I'll grade your exam for you. You don't have to pay tuition.
No, I still have nightmares about that I didn't finish college.
I had those for a long time. Now it's like, now that I'm a professor, I'm like afraid that I'm not showing up for the exam that I'm organizing myself. Like I oversleep or like it changes. But yeah, those nightmares are still there.
Are kids using AI constantly to cheat in your classes?
Yeah, I think it happens a lot. But because a lot of stuff I do is just math, it's kind of harder to cheat. But I think if you have to kind of write things and kind of do more creative work, I think it's much easier to cheat.
Is cheating something that you care about as a professor?
I mean, in the end, I only care if people learn something. If they somehow cheat and still learn something, I guess I'm fine with it. But it's just the fairness of it that, you know, I feel like it's my job all
Do
the time.
people like do the old school just looking at somebody else's?
Oh yeah, that happens still. And
That still happens?
yeah,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Well, I just felt I was like, oh, I don't even know what I would do anymore. I'd be so scared in college. When will you have tenure? How long? How much?
Oh, I got it 4 years ago. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Would you ever go to a different school, or you think you're gonna?
No, I don't think I would want to move. I really like it here. Also, living in LA, I feel really lucky. If you're going to be a professor in your field, you usually don't get to choose where you live, and you typically end up somewhere in the middle of nowhere or some other country. And I'm just really lucky that I'm in LA, which is somehow the best place to live.
During this mass exodus that they always talk about of people leaving California,
Do you actually know anyone who left? I feel like this is something I only read about on Twitter from people from Texas. I don't. Yeah. I've never actually seen this happen.
well, I looked at just actual numbers, and they like talk about like 100,000 people moved to Texas and 40,000 people from Texas moved to California. The one thing that I enjoyed was just that highly educated people are still flooding to the state of California. So I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, and also at UCLA, I think we're lucky. One of the reasons I love to work here at UCLA is because we get people from all over the world that want to come here to do
Damn.
research and science and engineering.
Close but no cigar.
So, you know, it's still kind of this place that everyone wants to go to, and that's just, you know, if we get good students, that makes my life so much easier. I'm a little lazy. I don't really want to think too hard, but then if the smart students come and work with me, then it makes my life very easy.
The campus of UCLA has always confused me.
Yeah,
It's just smack dab in the middle
I know.
of the city. It's just so weird.
It's like between the Playboy Mansion and Bel Air and Beverly Hills, and yeah, it's like crazy.
You ever drive around UCLA's campus?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, right? But it's just so weird. It's like, oh, I was just on Wilshire 5 seconds ago, and now here I am
Yeah.
watching kids with backpacks like have a college experience that is unlike anything else.
I'll give you a campus tour and show you around whenever you're around.
I appreciate that. What's the big difference between living in Belgium and living in Los Angeles, California?
I mean, there's a good and a bad. So the good is that it's like everything's so convenient here. The bad thing is that in Belgium, everyone's kind of equally rich and poor, so you don't really feel bad about what's, you know, differences in wealth. And here it's kind of crazy and uncomfortable.
Well, that's why you stay in your lane. Don't go to those nice areas. That's why UCLA is a bad place.
Oh yeah.
So close to insane wealth.
I moved south because I'm like, this is depressing. Everyone's so rich here. Yeah.
Agreed. How far south did you go?
I live right here in Mar Vista.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ever go to a Dodgers game?
Never been. I'd like to go.
You understand baseball?
Not really. But I do. What I do really enjoy, even if I don't understand the sport, I like the American entertainment in these stadiums. Like, it's very different from Europe. In Europe, you're like standing in the cold, nothing happens but the game. Here, it's like a big, like Disneyland circus. I love it. It's just fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
a Dodger game, nothing's better than going to a Dodger game. It's just so fun, so pretty.
Uh-huh.
And I'm one of those real fans, like LA fans, where I just go once a year and I go for like the second inning to the fifth inning, then I just leave right in the middle.
Did Did they ever ask you to do like the pitch?
Throw out a first
yeah,
pitch?
Yeah. Aren't you like eligible for that as a celebrity?
I would definitely be eligible
feel-
for a first pitch. They've never asked. One time they had given me free tickets and they revoked them because like that week I said something horrible.
Oh, yeah, you're a little bit too edgy to yeah.
But I would like to throw out a first pitch. Man, I would put some smoke on that. Hey, Dodgers, why don't you give me a ring? See if I'll throw out a first pitch.
Invite me when it happens.
Do I have to get like your whole family in?
No,
Okay.
they don't care.
They don't care. Well, Dean, I appreciate you being here again. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Take care.
You have very soft hands.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
All right, I want to thank Professor.
Hey guys, I'm gonna
Istenalong
fuck up
for
your
being
barbecue.
On the show. We learned so much, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't notice any audio glitches. Good job, Dylan. Speaking of AI, I've been dabbling. I don't know if you guys watched. It was last week, Game 2 in Boston, the Miami Heat versus the Celtics. You know how they on the floors now they're putting ads. Well, I hacked it, and guess what? Had a little fun with people in Boston. Only if you're watching. It was only up for a few seconds. That's just funny right there. Paul Pierce and his dirty shorts needing a wheelchair. I only had a small window to hack the system. I got in one more time, and this is what I put up. The catch. Oh, it stings deep. Carl, you see who's here? Ava. Ava is a... Now, some people may remember Ava from Tosh.0. She looks a little different, okay? Very old. She's got a lot of dementia. She gets very startled, very easy. No matter what you do, you're sneaking up on her. Which is good when you have little kids, because they just walk up to her and smash her in the head, and she's like, "What's going on? This is my life. What has it become?" All right, we got some plugs. Carl, boyswearpink.com. Check out our charitable clothing line for toddlers. I'm almost at a break-even point with that company. That's an exciting milestone. The GOAT. Big news about the GOAT. Now, May 9th is when it premieres. They're going to drop 3 episodes at once. But now they told me on YouTube only, May 2nd, they will drop the first episode. So a week earlier than the premiere is 1 episode, but then a week later, May 9th, on the premiere, there'll be 3 episodes available. So let's go ahead and Carl, let's run that back. The GOAT premieres May 9th, but on May 2nd, you can watch the first episode. Huh, interesting. Only on YouTube. Then, on May 9th, you can watch the first episode again on Prime, but you can also watch the 2nd and 3rd episode. You know, the way television was meant to be viewed. All right, I've got some tour dates that I'd like you to go see me at. And what else? My son's bedtime story. Enjoy this little bit of animation. See you next week.
Once upon a time, there were 2 little animals. All they wanted to do is ride on a train. But they put that it was destination.
Oh, I almost had it.
Go, the captain said.
We going back, baby.
But
Uno más.
everyone went. They were so happy. And then but there are 2 little penguins
Okay.
at Occupano. But the penguins would throw away, but the penguins were sick.
That was like one of
So
those.
somebody
Okay.
helped them. What?
This is like one of those movies at the end where it ends, the credits roll, and then they had like some extra little scenes before the movie finishes.
I taught them Maverick.
I don't know, are there extra scenes in Top Gun Maverick?
Yes.
Alright, then yes, like Top Gun Maverick.
And the only story at went different dance. But
Okay.
they always wanted to know that dance.
Oh my god, bro. 4 yards away. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, get me up the hill. I'm going to the gas station to fill up my tank. Scoozy Baba Boopy. Like, look how much ground I covered. How's that not enough speed? Coming at this thing hard as a mo. Alright. Alright, what am I gonna watch next? sorry. I gotta find what the fuck I'm gonna watch. I'm still recoiling from the Drake. I'm just gonna put it. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here. Let's put it right here. Just for whenever today we need to throw that some more listens. It's whenever we just need to jam on it.
Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. You're moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. I mean, Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been your collection. I make music that electrifying. You make music that pacifying. I can double down on that line. Spade this time. That's random lexicon. You know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own voice in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon, till they get chipped by your throwaway. And I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever walked your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight.
I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city, he faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior, they must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but is shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. Oh God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nickel make pot turn in his grave. Cut the finish, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love her to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't wanna talk on no selling. You know I got language barriers. It's no accent you can sell me. You're cold and ivory, you know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better off spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's Terrence Thorne, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal, this a friend fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest. It's always been about love. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crash something. You're my first one like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Then tell them where you get your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. Bow, bow, bow. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Punk. Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit, only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga. But that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. Still love when you see success. Everything in me is blessed.
This is nuts.
Wave on my hand and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's a man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him back? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see 2 bad bitches.
Oh my god.
Women, it's real
I believe you don't like women. Oh my god, just. No one's coming. Ain't no soapbox coming. I'm on my soapbox, baby. Wah, blah blah blah, swah blah blah, wah.
Hey, this is Redman coming to you live from the Comedy Mothership here in Austin, Texas, for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe! Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives, huh?
Alright, we're going back. Oh, no, no, no.
And here we go. Mama, we made it. You're here at Kill Tony. How we doing tonight, huh? Brought to you by ZipRecruiter and Shopify. Make some noise for the great Brian Red Band, everybody. And how about one more time for the best damn band in the land, huh? Carlos Sosa, Raul Vallejo, Michael Gonzalez.
Taking it way far back. Oh!
This is
From
Steve
the crevice.
Magnus on the
Let's
bass
get it.
guitar. John D's on the keys and Sean Greenberg joining
Sorry,
us
bro.
on the
Didn't mean to
electric guitar tonight
didn't mean to
for
do
the
that to you.
first time ever. So much fun stuff planned. Before we get started, here's a little bit more from the amazing sponsors that made it all possible.
Yee! Can't touch me, lyric. Yuck. What? She's a yuck. But she what? She She might just give it up. Oh my god, I'm dead. No. 99-cent pizza. Too loud of a fucking episode. Coming to New York. What, bro? Alright, so we're going all the way back here and we're coming hard at that fucking thing in its eyes.
The Sunset Strip Comedy Club in Austin, Texas is now open. Check out Red Band's secret show every Thursday. Go to sunsetstripatx.com for tickets.
You guys ready to start tonight's episode? Oh boy, here we go. Where do I begin? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the return of the man who people are saying is the 2024
Got her.
best of the year. The return of one of the great comedians from New York with a brand new special coming out. And the greatest skateboarder of all time. I present to you Harlan Williams, Tony Hawk, and Ian Biden. Let's go. Harlan Williams, Ian Biden, Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, man. Love seeing Tony when he comes out.
Oh my God.
Tony's not gonna be able to roast anybody, but he can definitely give him a look of disapproval.
Yeah. Kill Tony.
I hope Harlan Williams doesn't write people checks again.
Tony Hawk and Ian Finance. Ian Finance's special Wild, Happy, and Free out April 21st at YouTube/BNENPod. Welcome back, Ian. How
Ooh,
are you?
that's why.
Hey, all right. I'm happy to be here, Tony. Thanks for having me.
Fuck yeah. The great and powerful Tony Hawk's first appearance on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for the invite.
Welcome.
I thought this show was about me this whole time.
It could be tonight. Anything can happen. And
Yeah, with
the
Tony there?
winner
What?
Of who many are saying is the undeniable greatest guest in the history of the show. This is Harland Williams, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna write you all
You're
checks.
gonna throw up. Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, I just want to say it's an emotional night for me to be here. I'm very happy to be here. My sister, as many of you know, is in the hospital tonight, and she finally got the brace off her eyes, and she was born, as we know, her eyes were really far apart, like a hammerhead shark, and well, maybe somebody better get on the fuck off bus. Nobody laughs at old fucking hammerhead.
Well, laughter is the best medicine. Hopefully your sister's watching tonight.
She is watching from 2 different rooms.
And here we go. You guys know how it works. Tony Hawk's first time, so I'll tell you, Tony, a bunch of people signed up for the chance to get pulled out of this bucket. If I pull their name out, they get 60 seconds uninterrupted. You know their time is up and you hear the sound of a kitten. That means they have to wrap it up then, or else they bring out the angry West Hollywood bear.
Got you,
I
bitch.
have pre-pulled a name. Our runner goes and grabs them from the bar across the street. 4 choices here on the world-famous 6th Street. Dirty 6th. Absolute chaos out here on these streets on a Monday in Austin. So they go chase that guy down, and they wrangle him while our first performer, who does a brand new 60 seconds every single week, performs. One of the greatest regulars in the history of the show. Silly, wild, a goddamn firestorm of energy. It's real. He exists. I present to you a brand new minute from one of our greatest regulars, the great and powerful Casey Rocket.
I don't know. I preferred Hans, in my opinion. I wish they would have gave it to the other guy from Belgium or whatever it was. Maybe not Belgium. I think it was Belarus or some shit like that.
All right, I'll talk about it. Well, Tony, you know I've been training myself to inception people, and no matter how hard I try, I keep going into people's dreams and hooking up with that booger guy from the Mucinex commercials, and we both finish. It's not that we both finish, and I think I might be in love, and every time I start freaking out, what am I thinking? What am I thinking getting involved with this guy? I got a fucking family, man. I'm the editor of the New Yorker, for Christ's sakes. And every time I feel this little slimy hand slipping over. Right on the square of my back. And he sets me straight. He says, "It's okay, baby. I love you, baby." And I just fall to pieces. Thank you. I'm Casey Rocket.
Wow. Wow. I feel like there was no jokes there, just truth. Just a real sharing of a glimpse in the life of Casey Rocket.
Got you beat, ho.
Casey, how do you feel tonight?
Awful.
Why do you feel awful?
Stressed.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm surprised you didn't acknowledge it. Maybe I missed it. Did you acknowledge the fact that your eyelashes are extremely plump and long tonight?
Oh, the eyelashes. I forgot. I know. I probably look like I haven't seen my own bed in a couple days.
I'll tell you what, if you put pigtails in, you'd be the girl from Wendy's. How about that?
We also
Not
had
fucking
sex.
around.
No, it's true.
That's for real.
I see it.
Been an awful week. I stopped being a door guy here. I graduated from being a door guy, and I've been
true.
really sad.
That's true. The second ever door guy to retire with grace, following in the footsteps of the great Cam Patterson.
Yes.
Every other door guy still waiting and hoping to figure out how to graduate from such a system.
You know what I'm a bit mystified about, though, Tony? As a door guy, and this may be a fault in your set, as a door guy, I didn't hear one fucking knock-knock joke.
That was funny.
I got a knock-knock joke.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
It's me, baby.
That's funny. He brought it back.
I should have fucking known.
I should have fucking known.
He's back.
You got a knock-knock joke.
Let's hear it.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The lead singer of REO Speedwagon's Hair.
The lead singer of REO Speedwagon's Hair. Who?
Well, there's no ending. I'm not a... What am I, a door guy? Fuck off.
Do you think this crowd actually knows REO Speedwagon? We're very old, Harlan.
Well,
I did though. So
you did?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Yeah. You guys were around when Speedwagons was the best way to travel.
Ah, that was good. That was funny.
So Casey, here you are staring down with long eyelashes, pure retirement of door guyism. And what are your plans moving forward? What are you going to do with all the free time that you have for yourself?
That's a good question. Well, I thought of a couple things. My first plan, now that I'm not a door guy, is throw up in Fat Man and make all my friends clean it up. My second plan, clear Chris Benoit's name by finding the real killer. He's out there.
He's out there.
Third plan, find the lead singer of The Chicks, convince them to change their name back to the Dixie Chicks, then assassinate her for being racist. And my final plan, impress Jodie Foster by assassinating the guy who tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan to impress her.
Wow, a lot of murdering going on.
There's a couple murders in there, but I have free time.
I've never... It's the first time I've ever seen a man with a scroll with other paper on top of the scroll. Are you trying to reuse that scroll for something down the road, perhaps?
Scrolls aren't cheap. That's a legitimate papyrus scroll. I stole it from the Louvre. They're furious.
I love it. What else is going on, Casey?
Making it big. What the fuck?
No, Casey, you go ahead.
I thought I was supposed to get mad.
That's where it's all you, Casey. And here he goes, everybody.
I thought we were all gonna get mad. I miss all of us getting mad. Me and the door guys used to get mad all the time.
Oh.
Now I won't be. Yeah, I have other plans. Kiss 100 Colombian baddies in 100 minutes.
This is absolutely incredible. Ian, you've seen Casey Rocket before. You see him again. What do you think about all this?
I think it gets prettier every time.
Yeah. It's incredible. It seems like some of the mascara you kind of like hit your cheeks with it a little bit.
It was tears. I was sobbing. I couldn't stop thinking about Greg and Greg Mucinex. And I was just back there, heir to the Mucinex fortune. I was fucking falling apart. Thank God Jesus Joshi came and he literally, quite like Christ, picked me up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure they knew who Christ was. That was good that you put it in context.
Yeah.
Did it again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's him. That's where you would hit it. There you go. Oh, there you go. Good stuff with the volume down.
But just ready to get into my head into my 40s with a just with a stomach full of ambition and a heart full of gold.
There you go.
I'm only 29.
Can I just say?
Yeah.
Got time to go.
Can I just say the obvious about those eyes that I think everyone's kind of dancing around?
Yeah.
Guy, be honest. About 20 minutes ago, were you deep throating someone?
I don't have to answer that.
You don't have to answer that.
And in 20 minutes, do you want to be?
That was good.
I've made your eyes very, very pretty. Maybe perhaps you can help Harlan's sister figure out what to do post-op.
That was good.
You know, I am this close to grinding a P.F. Chang lettuce wrap into your clit.
Oh, someone knows how to get me fucking hot and heavy. I love that. P.F. Chang. All right. Casey, you're an unbelievable way to start the show. What a special treat. Every goddamn week. Creative, wild. We love you. There he is.
Thank you.
The regular. Casey Rocket. And now, and only now, do we go to the bucket. This is where anything can happen and fucking chaos ensues. We all meet people all at the same time, and it's all fucking wild. This is where we found all of our talents. It's where we found all the psychos. Anything can happen. This is 60 seconds uninterrupted by your first bucket pull of the night. Bald Mike. Here we go. Bald Mike.
How we doing, Mothership? Yeah, we keeping it right, huh? All right, well, yeah, they call me Bald Mike. It's not because I have cancer. I ain't dying, don't worry. I just got a little alopecia, you know what I mean? A little bit of that Jada Pinkett.
Oh my god.
It's come in handy sometimes. I got it when I was young, so I had like patches of hair and it got all frizzy. It looked horrible. But it really came in handy when my grandma died, of all times. My parents, after dealing with all the bullshit, they were like, you know what, fuck it, let's go to Disney World. And then when I was a kid, I wasn't like, ooh, yay, Disney, ah! I was just like, cool, an amusement park, let's go. Went, had a blast, it was a great time. But on the plane ride back, my parents were like, fuck it, let's get loaded. So they're just getting rum and coke, beers, all that bullshit, left and fucking right. And the second or third drink that they got, the stewardess came up to my mom and was like, listen, honey, I know this sounds weird, but God told me that I need to give you a hug.
What?
Is the plane going down? What the fuck is happening? Okay. Stands up. Gives her the hug. And it wasn't until 2 weeks later that she realized, like, oh, fuck, that's probably because they thought he was coming back from his Make-A-Wish trip from Disney World, dying ass. Anyway, that's my time.
Dying ass.
Hey, Bald Mike, this is a very hairy situation we have here.
Might be his first
Looks
time
like
ever on
changed
stage.
Some of the words out of those setups.
Yeah, probably.
What do we think about this guy? I would roast him more, but it looks like he's already been roasted. Tony Hawk.
I like the punctuation with dying ass. Yeah, remind us.
Thank you, thank you.
It is incredible. I've never seen a full-size sea monkey before. This is absolutely incredible. I'm starstruck. Harlan Williams.
Well, look, can we be honest? It didn't go great, okay? That's not a cut. Look, I'm here to mentor these guys, and I wanted to bring this as the only comedian on the stage with a degree from DeVry in comedy.
Oh! Wow, is that made from the same scroll Casey Rocket used earlier?
Sometimes there are little things you can do, and I'm going to mentor this kid here.
Yeah.
Give me your last punchline of your last joke, and I'm going to show you a little something you can do to kind of pull the laughter from the crowd. And this is something Don Reinblatt taught me up at DeVry.
Okay. Well, admittedly, I'm not a comic. I don't really have a ton of jokes. I just had that story, and of course I ran it long.
Just tell me the last sentence.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't do comedy. He doesn't do improv very well
I
either.
know. I had a punchline that was fat people architecture, but I couldn't figure out how to word it into a joke. If you could help me out.
What?
Just say the last sentence of the story you
Just told, that's what they're talking about. Yeah, he didn't know that's what they meant.
You said we are aware it wasn't funny. Say it again.
Oh god.
It wasn't until 2 weeks later that she realized that, oh shit, that might have been because they thought he was on his Make-A-Wish trip back from Disney World.
Okay, now watch what I'm gonna do for you here. And this is something I learned up at night school at DeVry.
It does say DeVry Night School, August 11th, 2014. Don Reinblatt signed it. Here he is, Harlan Williams, fixing bald Mike's non-existent person.
So sometimes when things are so silent, you can hear two crickets sniffing a cornbread fart. What you do, and this is what they taught me, you pull a goofy face. So I'm gonna do your last line and watch. So my parents said this might be my takeaway trip to Disneyland.
Damn, that's amazing.
I'm not fucking finished. So do you get it now, you little whore?
Hello.
I love it. Absolutely incredible. Amazing. So, Bob, you say you're not a comedian. What made you sign up for the show tonight? Why are you here? Where'd you come from? You live here?
No, I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I'm a huge fan of the show, and part of the reason I wanted to come up here was I was going to see if you could come up with any new roasts for me. The Sea Monkey one I haven't heard before, but I've got a couple favorites I've heard in the past.
Well, why don't you do some of the jokes that people have made about you? That sounds fun, and then I'll know what I can eliminate off of my list, because I have a lot here that are head and shoulders above anything you have. But you go ahead. Let's hear some of your best ones, so that you don't call me a hack afterwards.
Fair enough. Well, so there was this one time I was smoking.
Oh my god, it turned into a story. Don't turn into a story.
It got to the end of it, and my one buddy who's black, it was him and his girlfriend. He's hitting the very end of it, and he hands me the roach. He's like, "Damn, bro, that's kind of a fat roach. Here you go." And at this point in my life, I was just saying like, "Boy, you look like a," to whatever it was. So I hit him with, "Boy, you look like a fat roach." I hit the blunt, and he said,
We're talking about you.
You look like my kneecap. Killed me.
Do the goofy face.
Do the face, do the face, do the face.
That is art, ladies and gentlemen. DeVry.
You're a guru. 10 years in running.
Yeah, DeVry Comedy Night School.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I can help.
Your black friend said you look like his kneecap.
Yeah.
Were you more tan?
Maybe the bottom of his foot, perhaps.
Yeah. His palm, maybe.
So this is something you've always wanted to do, just come out and kill Tony. What do you do for a living?
I do screen printing, so I put shit like this on a t-shirt.
Okay, you have a face for screen printing, that's for sure. No doubt about it.
He looks like a hairless cat you wish would be over his 9 lives.
It is
a new one.
Incredible. Has anybody ever Sharpied eyebrows on you? Can I? Can I do that? Is that okay?
I'll let you do it, yeah.
Face me.
Make him look surprised.
Don't draw a dick on his head. Please, for the love of God, don't draw a dick on his head. Whatever you do. No, dude. Shut up. Shut up. Stay still. He's so bad. Is this Sharpie? Oh my god, he gave him a fucking face. That's great. Yay.
Absolutely incredible. Oh, my pen slipped on your forehead a little bit. It says gay. God damn it. But I did. I gave you the people's eyebrow in honor of The Rock being at WrestleMania this weekend. That's a stellar eyebrow.
Quick, do the goofy face, do the goofy face.
Hey! Oh, it hits much harder now.
That's called goofy gay right there.
Hell yeah, dude. Casey Rocket's gonna put some eyelashes on you. You're gonna be a whole different guy by the end of the night. I love this. We're gonna have D Madness give you a mustache. It's gonna be fantastic. I love it.
Do us a favor, don't wipe that off tonight.
Yeah.
think this guy showers? Get out of here.
Yeah, what's the
Can
point?
you smell what I smell like?
Yeah. Imagine how clean his shower drain must be.
Oh, yeah.
No hair.
That was my joke, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ almighty.
Dude, go light, he's gay.
He's
Oh, you
gay.
know what's funny? Is, this started a
That's
few
so
weeks ago. For
messed
some reason,
up, man.
Bonsai started making one joke book that is made of actual hair.
Whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting a big joke book tonight, even though everything about you is terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Bald Mike. There he goes. Crazy. I don't know what he thought was going to happen during that minute, but... Well, good evening. You know, I recently went to see the Austin FC play, and I had to get the best seats. I used a pre-sale code. I set my phone alarm to buy the tickets the minute they went on sale. Because when you want the best, you have to act quickly, or someone else will get it instead. It's like if you're hiring for your business, you want to find the most talented people for your open roles before the competition scoops them up. So what's the best way to do that? ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter finds qualified candidates fast. Right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. Man.
ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology takes center stage to identify top talent for your roles. Immediately after you post your job, ZipRecruiter's smart technology starts showing you qualified people for it. I love ZipRecruiter. We've used it a lot over at the Sunset Strip. If we needed, we would use it.
That's right. No doubt about it. Amp up your hiring performance with ZipRecruiter and find the best fast. See why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Just go to this exclusive web address right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. All right, here we go. Pulled another name out of the bucket. Make some noise for your next comedian, Josie Marcelino. Josie Marcelino. Here we go.
I'm autistic and bisexual like every other annoying bitch now. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. If you have autism, you're bisexual. They don't explain why, but I have a theory. I think it's because pussy's like the coolest fidget spinner you could ever get your hands on. And just like a real fidget spinner, I don't really know how they work, but I will put my whole mouth on it, so...
That's funny.
I said that joke to my coworker the other day, and she liked it. She laughed. It was fine. Then she just looked at me, and she was like, "Oh." And she was like, "But you're not gonna... You're gonna say that on stage? Isn't your dad coming to the show?" And I was like, "First of all, no. Do I look like someone with a supportive father? No, I don't. I look like the Pornhub version of Sarah Huckabee Sanders. That's what I fucking look like." Homeless guy told me that yesterday. Which was crazy. I was like, how do you know? What was she on, like the front cover of your blanket? Like, how do you know who the fuck that is? Where'd you run into her? Thank you.
Josie Marcelino.
I like her jokes.
Kill Tony debut. Welcome. Excited to have you here. This makes 3 comedians in a row with drawn-on eyebrows. This is very exciting. This is the first in Kill Tony history. You would think 11 years, the tens of thousands of bucket pulls. This must have happened before. Never before. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You have an incredible energy to you. What do you do for a living?
I am an associate producer of a TV show.
Oh, wow.
I sign an NDA, so I don't like to get into like specifics of it, but
Love on the spectrum, we know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, autistic and bisexual, is that true?
That is true.
What are some of your autistic traits?
I know every country's flag, and I'm really into them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, how about Trinidad and Tobago?
It's a red and white striped diagonal flag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. How about the transgenders?
What, like their flag, or like just them in general? What do I think?
Either one. It's a win-win situation.
Well, their flag is the cool, it's the blue and the white and the pink, and I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Everything's fine. No, I love them. Yes.
All right. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Ian?
It looks like you're wearing a flag.
Thank you.
Slovakia, am I correct? Is that close?
No. This is more of a red flag.
Oh,
red
it
flag.
is Trinidad and Tobago, actually. Red band, flip that around, show the people. That's incredible.
Whoa.
It actually is. Look at that.
Holy
Actually, it's similar, yeah.
What are the odds?
Wow.
It was a trick all along. I knew the flag of Trinidad and Tobago, and all right. Okay. Autistic and bisexual. Who, if you had to guess, I always ask the bisexual people this. Are you 50-50? Do you have a preference? Is there one when you get drunk that you gravitate towards? What's the deal with your bisexuality? I've never understood it before.
What were you gonna? Oh, you look like you had a follow-up.
Oh, go ahead.
I think for me, like, sexual attraction, 50-50, but like in terms of relationships, it's mostly guys.
Why do you think that?
I'm a nightmare. I can't have a second one of me. That's crazy.
If you're autistic and bisexual, does that mean you don't make eye contact when you eat pussy?
Yeah, never. Absolutely. And that's the best part about it. You just go down there and do your business. Are you making eye contact when you eat pussy?
Yes.
That's horrible.
Do you have any? Harlan's face.
That's funny.
I got bad news for you, buddy. You're eating them upside down.
That was funny. That was funny. That was fucking funny, man. Holy shit.
Well, if you're gonna laugh, as an autistic person, have we, and I hope some of you, have we seen any of your works anywhere?
No, that's artistic.
Yeah, I don't.
So, Josie, where do you live?
I live in Philly.
Philly?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Have you always lived there?
No, I'm originally from a little small town in northern Maryland.
Oh, cream cheese?
Yes, that is where I'm from.
What does the flag look like?
In
Cream cheese, Maryland.
Well, it's Philly cream cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, that was.
That's fucking
I
funny.
need to go to DeVry Night School.
Face to the.
Okay. I love it. So what do you, how long you been with stand-up?
About 18 months
18
total.
months, okay. You count it off like it's a baby or something
Yeah.
like
It is my baby.
that. Okay, you love it.
I do.
You do it a lot?
Yes.
All right. What's the most exciting thing you've ever done in your entire 18-month career? What's your, like, night of success? Like, what happened? What was your favorite night of comedy ever? What happened?
I mean, I've done the last two Skankfests, and that was really fun. Both of those shows were amazing, so had a lot of fun there. Yeah, I've also, there's just different clubs in like DC, Maryland, and Philly, and those are the places I've been. So
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. Absolutely. You have any special skills or talents other than stand-up?
I make costumes,
Oh.
like a lot of them. Like I do like 31 every year for Halloween. Is that fucking Tony Hawk?
Yo!
You are autistic.
That's fucking Tony Hawk.
You just got to watch her bisexuality disappear in real time.
Yo, that was great. That was fucking Tony Hawk.
Was that part of your act?
Holy
What's the
shit.
flag for slow ed?
Ask your mother. I don't know.
Oh! Oh! That was great.
Too, I'm autistic, and you just made me have an orgasm.
Fuck yeah. Josie, what's something that would be shocking
Yeah, I'm laughing,
to you
buddy.
your entire life?
Oh my gosh.
Crazy ever.
That was funny.
75 pounds. That's kind of fun.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was gonna say, 'cause she looks very sexy, but you're also a little, husky.
Yeah.
You look,
I still got the skin. Don't worry.
yeah,
It's there.
You,
Yeah.
you wake up in the morning and punch canoes.
Yeah.
Is that even me? Ian's losing it.
How did you lose the weight, Josie?
I was wake up in the morning and punch canoes. It's killing me.
Just count your calories and then eat less than
Ian can't. He's like, what?
Calories is
Nobody's losing it?
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Okay. Josie, anything else crazy we should know about you before we let
You and I have the same birthday.
Oh, wow. Me, you, and Kanye West then.
Yeah, June 8th.
Absolutely.
Gemini, the twins.
There you go.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
You look like you were eaten by your twin in the womb.
Okay.
Oh, it's starting. Jeez, that's a challenge. That's a challenge. That was a challenge.
Someone that lost a lot of weight, she sure is hungry for more.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it.
Can I ask one question? Because I'm an ink guy. I love ink, Tony. I love. Do you have tattoos? Well, I didn't ask to see.
I fully thought you meant pens when you said ink. I was like, oh, somebody else is autistic too. That's cool.
Well, I just told you I had an orgasm 30 seconds. Keep talking. There's a second one on the way.
Oh my god.
Can I change seats?
Tony's.
I noticed you have a little tattoo on your arm there, my love. What's the significance of it? We're all curious.
It's a stand-up tattoo. I got it done at Skankfest. They have like tattoo artists there, and so I got that done this year.
What is it though? It's a very
the
odd
stool and the mic.
Oh, it's a stool and mic. Isn't that funny when people want to hear shit talk?
What?
Oh, stool.
Okay.
A mic.
Stool and mic. Look, guys.
DeVry.
Fuck off. Josie Marcelino, very fun stuff. A good enough set for a big Josie.
I can't get this fucking this lap dread zone, man. It's fucking impossible. I'm going into the water and I'm ending it.
We're in it now. Our third bucket pull of the night has been pulled. A one-word name. Always interesting. Let's see what happens here. Ooh, I love it. Hell yeah. How about a hand for the band again, huh? And also make some noise for your next comedian. 60 seconds from Helena, everybody. Helena is next on Kill Tony live here in Austin, Texas.
So my older brother is a teacher now. I've never known less in my life. This guy was trying to convince me the other day that slavery was bad. Dog, that was peak America. We're still chasing that high. If you think that money can't buy happiness, you need to reconsider slavery. Imagine having the fattest stack of greenbacks at the auction. They bring out David Lucas. The biggest 3-fifths anyone's ever fucking seen.
Also didn't catch. In the bottom one.
Out of that guy in the olden days. Nowadays, all you get is kids. But all the cute colors are always sold out. Thanks, Obama.
Yo, Ian's losing it, man.
Okay, Helena. Thank you for joining us. Must have been a long trip to get here from the Civil War. What the fuck? How did you get here? Via REO's Speedwagon? Some real highbrow comedy there as we continue the streak. This is
thanks, Obama.
This is indeed the fourth comedian in a row with drawn-on eyebrows. If you had that,
I'm ignoring that.
if you had that on your Kill Tony bingo card, if you bet at DraftKings, the sportsbook app, if you bet $1 on 4 comedians in a row with drawn-on eyebrows, you just won $3.5 billion. All you needed was $1 to win $3.5 billion. That's at the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Holy shit. Where? Okay, Harlan, go ahead.
No, it's refreshing to see comedy with a KKK.
Damn right about never.
She looks like she got dragged here through the Underground Railroad.
It is incredible. Where are you visiting us from, Helena?
Thought I was playing skate.
Oh, D-Madness has seen enough. Okay, so let's talk about it. Helena, have you ever done stand-up comedy before?
No.
Okay, so what made you want to do it here tonight on this show? The crystal meth made you do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I'm like kind of delusional. This is just what I've decided to do.
When
And
did
so,
you decide to do this? What made you do
When?
it? Yeah, sure, anything. Yeah.
Like a year ago. I just
You said, and this is your first time signing up,
no, I signed up like early February.
and you didn't get up.
No.
And here you are.
Here I am.
And this is what you prepared for. Ha 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 ha.
This is what I prepared for, yes.
Okay.
I'm just curious, why do the questions keep coming after she said she was delusional?
That's a good point.
I don't know. Just trying to squeeze a dry orange over here, it appears. Helena, what do you do for a living?
That's
I'm an
not
electrician.
an orange.
It's no.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an
It's a
electrician.
lemon.
You're an electrician.
Oh, that
Okay.
explains the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I
shit
got caught in
is
the rain today.
fried. Did your hair go to defry comedy? It is unbelievable. You are an electrician, obviously not that great at your job. You've been shocked before, am I correct?
I have been, yes.
Many times.
No, just twice.
Just twice. Okay.
This nigga saying that, but
Okay.
yet
So what made you write an
fucking
ultra racist set tonight?
That's a
keep
good
this girl
point.
away from
You know,
everybody.
I
Shut
was
up,
thinking
mind
about
your own
it,
business.
and I just kind of wanted to go edgy. I don't know.
What do you have against black people? Is it because your lips are so small?
Yes. It is a little bit of the envy aspect, I would say. I also have the flattest ass that there is.
Yeah,
So yeah,
you
there
do.
is some
You look like the
jealousy.
Wicked Witch of the West Side. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been with a black man?
No.
Have you ever been on a date with a black man?
No.
Have you ever even said hello to a black man?
I have. Yes.
While not working?
Yes, I have.
Do you have any black friends?
Yes, I do.
Name your black friends. First names only. Go ahead. Starting now.
Erwin. He's my brother-in-law.
Oh, that doesn't count. Actual friends, not relatives. Nice and easy on the music so that we can hear. Go ahead, rattle them off. Here we go. All your black friends. Helena's. Welcome to another episode of Helena's Black Friends, and go.
Maceo is a black friend. That's a really good question. No, black people don't like me.
There you go. I wonder why that is.
No.
We should have her call Maceo and say those jokes to him on the phone.
Yeah. How do you know Maceo?
Huh?
How do you know Maceo?
We went to elementary and like all three.
When's the last time you talked to Maceo?
Honestly, like a few years ago. I think like 4 or 5 years ago.
This is incredible.
Dude, yeah, we're not tired. I'm from Utah.
What?
I just moved here from Utah.
Okay.
So that's why there's not that many black people there.
Utah, famously light on the black people. 1.6% black people in Utah. I know this. We looked it up. Cam Patterson wrote a joke about it. It's funny. Completely.
I don't know anything about bunny, so.
I know.
Oh.
Helena, before I let you go, what's the most interesting thing about you or your life that would surprise us or we would find interesting at all?
I think probably the most interesting thing about my life.
Grind.
Back to the same place.
Ooh, I'm dead.
Like 80 to 90.
Go back. There we go. Yeah. We flip. We drive away.
Is it a Proud Boys meeting?
Tony. Tony with the jokes.
Tony is killing Kill Tony. So here we go. What is that dream?
I don't know, dude. I honestly, like 2 years ago is when I started.
Is that fucking Tony Hawk?
I just kind of started like showing up more
Can't
and more.
describe it at all?
Dude,
Oh, I can
the
describe
skater,
that.
bro.
It's insanely specific and consistent from day to day.
Okay, what
like,
is
from
it?
Dream to dream. So, I mean, there's like a city part, and then there's like a forest part, and then like the city has all sorts of crazy shit. And there's this really big oval building that's got multiple floors, and it's got like trees in the middle of it.
Oh, this is terrible.
Dude, it's horrible.
All right, here's a little joke book. There you go.
It's so fucked. Oh, that's rough. Oh my.
Shit. It's a fucking psych ward here tonight.
Oof.
Oh yeah, you know what we should do? We should get one of our regulars up here, do a complete reset. Following Helena, ladies and
Bitch.
gentlemen, what a position
Yeah,
to
what
be
up?
in. I present you another one of the greatest regulars in the history of the show. This is a brand new piece from the one and only Cam Patterson.
taking the shit, and I just ran up here. I'm out of breath. I'm tired. We're gonna make it happen. This is gonna be good. I've been around a lot of white people for a year now. I've been in Austin for a whole year. A whole year, dog. Y'all changed how I think about shit. I say how I think about everything. Like, I used to steal shit when I was a kid. I used to steal a lot of shit. And now when I see something I could steal like a war, I could buy it and then write it off on my taxes. Cause that's how y'all steal. Y'all steal smart. Y'all steal from the government. You know what I'm saying? That's smart as shit. Like, usually I used to break in houses. I used to break houses when I was a kid. Now I see how I go, ooh, that house probably got great equity. You get what I'm saying, nigga? You not laughing, but you get it, bitch. My homeboy can't leave the state of Florida because he has a PO officer and he got arrested for a lot of bullshit and it hurt my heart. He can't leave. That's my nigga and I love him. We locked there for not like that, not no gay shit, but that's my dog and I love him. You feel what I'm saying? I love him. You feel? But I wanted to leave the state. His PO officer, he couldn't leave the state of Florida. He said he couldn't leave. And when she told him that, you know what I'm saying, it hurt my heart because I was like, that's my dog. But y'all side of me was like, well, if you wasn't doing bad shit, nigga, you could leave the state of Florida. Funny face.
Motherfucker. Unbelievable. Wow, he just got his own diploma.
Graduated that rock. Oh! I went to college.
Wow.
That's yours, bud.
Night school meet night school. This is incredible. Wow. I fucking loved that set, Cam Patterson. Absolutely incredible. You're talking about stuff that is so up your alley, your true perspective. You used to steal shit. That's just fucking hilarious all the way. Because it is true. The write-offs and everything, the more you learn about that shit, the more it is incredible.
Y'all teach me a lot of shit, man. I really appreciate that. You know
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
I'm learning. What's up, Tony? You good? Hell yeah, man. This is crazy as fuck, dog.
I hear you.
I had a skateboard one time when I fell and I broke that bitch in half and I never did it again. But it was because of you, though. I did it because of you, and I hated it. I didn't like it at all. But
you did try it at least.
I'm a big fan.
It's not too late.
I'll never get back on that bitch. Right after that. I was scared as shit.
He can help you. He taught Bobby Lee how to do an ollie in 1 hour.
This is true.
For real?
This is true.
I'll
Wait,
do it.
really?
I'll get back on if you teach me. Nobody else can, just you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Open invite. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
If he
You heard that, right?
Just sign the waiver.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It says no stealing anything.
That's
Oh,
all I'm saying.
damn,
Nigga,
they
don't
popped
steal
my shit.
Nigga. That's it.
Amazing stuff, Cam Patterson. Love it. That's real, by the way. That works. So what else is going on, Cam? You're killing it. Another amazing weekend of shows in Dallas and Houston.
Yeah, Houston was fun for everybody else. I bombed real bad.
You bombed?
Oh, you didn't hear what I said when I walked on stage?
No.
You said, how well? I said, I hate them and I'm going to kill myself. That's what I said.
Oh, really? I don't ever actually listen to anything that anybody says during that part. It's a little fun fact. If you ever see two comedians like, da-da-da-da-da, it's just bullshit.
Yeah.
Saying. It's like,
good job. Way to do it. I'm like, I hate them. I'm going to die today. I was sad, dog. But you know, it's a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens.
Well, what do you think? What do you think went wrong there? What was the vibe?
A little too fast. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yep. Timing and pacing.
When I got out, I started throwing shit. It was bad. I feel like I lost March Madness. Nigga, it was bad.
You were throwing stuff afterwards?
Throwing shit.
Oh shit.
I'm an athlete at heart, bro. So mama just hit me in my soul. You feel what I'm saying? That's a loss. I lost. Like they beat me. I won today. You know what I'm saying? But in Houston, they beat the shit out of me, boy.
That's
they got me, dog.
That was
now when you go out, buddy, you hold up that degree, and you're not gonna have any problems.
I'll never lose again, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Yeah, Houston was one of the only shows where I didn't catch any of your set. I was up in the green room up until the very last second.
Glad you didn't see it.
Yeah, well, I thought you did great. You told me tonight. Now I know that you're struggling.
No.
I love it. Cam, you're a sensation. What else is going on? Anything else crazy in life?
Nothing too crazy. Man, you know it's weird, but I ain't going to see what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. No, he has some stuff going on.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah. shouldn't talk about that.
There's an itch?
We'll talk about it eventually.
One day we'll talk about it, but not right now.
Yeah.
Wait on that. Maybe like a New Year, not like maybe like the Forum or something. Maybe
Yeah,
that'd be
exactly.
cool.
That sounds about right. But he's got some stuff going on in his life that maybe we've all been through, and oh. No, it's okay. It'll be all gone in a week. Do you have a toilet flush? We have a toilet flush? There you go.
No, but I got a ticket to Six Flags.
Peace.
There it is. Poor baby. All right.
Oh, I get it.
There are other states nearby. You're right.
I love it.
That's not the thing. That's not it.
Well, Cam, one door closes, another one opens. A fantastic fucking set. Way to do it. Cam Patterson, ladies and gentlemen. A goddamn sensation. Fun, but now we go back to the bucket. Let's meet another poor soul. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Could be the next star of the show. Could be another eyebrowless human being. Make some noise. Oh, it's the lovely Heidi, everybody. Those are real eyebrows, real everything. Heidi is all natural, absolutely stunning. We love her. Gina with 3 A's, .hg, is that right? Something like that? Oh my God, thank you so much. How about a hand for Heidi, everybody? This podcast is sponsored by Shopify. Abbott and Costello, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Willie Nelson, and that sweet Mary Jane. These dudes got it done. But what about the perfect duo when it comes to growing your business? That's you and Shopify. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From launch your own online shop stage to the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify is there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell everywhere. From their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system, wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify has you covered. You know who else has me covered? Hooray, man.
I love Shopify so much. I've used it in the past for my own merchandise. Sometimes I'll just go to their homepage for hours and look at it, Tony. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout up to 36% better compared to other leading commerce platforms. Did you know Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. and Shopify's the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklyn, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries.
I did not know that, Red Band, but thank you for telling me. Shopify's extensive help resources that are support your success every step of the way because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Kiltony. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Kiltony now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Kiltony. And with that, make some noise for your next bucket full. 60 seconds uninterrupted for Sean Vance. Here we go, Sean Vance.
My name's Sean. I grew up black belt Christian. We're talking 9th degree non-denoms, all right? And we believed that premarital sex was just a direct ticket to hell. Now, I didn't want to go to hell, but my banana was booking flights, dude. People say the devil's in the details, but dude, for me, he was in my wiener. Oh, that son of a bitch. It was getting hard everywhere. I was so ashamed just walking around with this rock-hard sin stick in my pants. What I would do is I'd tuck it into my waistband and I'd cinch my belt shut like, ooh, you like that, you little pervert?
What the fuck? What the
My
fuck?
dick would be like, tighter.
Shit.
It's fucking hard, dude. I tried so hard to be a good boy, but there's no winning with the Dark Lord in your drawers. Yeah, you either service him during the day or he destroys your underwear at night.
That's funny.
I just think it's unfair, right? If God's gonna make it that way, I think he should have done my laundry, not my mom. All right, that's it for me.
All right, Sean Vance. Welcome to the show, Sean.
Thank you.
How long you been doing stand-up comedy?
I've been doing stand-up for about a year.
1 year. Where at?
Phoenix.
Okay. This is your first time in Austin?
Oh yeah, come to check it out. This is what brought me here.
How long have you been here?
Drove in yesterday night.
Okay, you came here specifically for this.
Fuck yeah.
And look at that. So this is your first time signing up. You got pulled.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Oh, I'm so thrilled.
Absolutely.
I mean, I wish it had gone a little bit better, but I feel okay.
Right. Ian, finance.
I thought I liked your act outs. You really
thanks.
like committed and got into it. I thought that was really cool.
Thanks.
I think you have a lot of issues with the way you talked about things. There was a lot.
I agree.
Some of the things you said.
Yeah, it's dark. It's dark in there.
Yeah. I think you called your PP a good boy or something at one point. That was a lot. But
Sometimes it's a good boy, sometimes it's not.
Oh.
Whoa, so naughty.
Harlan, I think I just came.
Yeah.
No, that
Good.
was great. That was
Thanks,
for doing it a year. I thought that was really great, man. I thought that was great. Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a writer.
16 seconds? There's no way I get this in 16
I'm
seconds.
as close to successful in film and television as you can come without being.
So
What that means is so my background, my history is I started in special forces. I moved to Los Angeles about 10 years ago. Started doing comedy. I became a personal trainer. I got into this gym called Rise Movement, which is it was like a quintessential Beverly Hills trained celebrities kind of gym. At the same time, I was pursuing comedy, doing Groundlings, and I sold my first show to Netflix. It was called The Green Berets Guide to Surviving the Apocalypse with Matt Damon and Peter Berg that I starred in, wrote, and executive produced. And it got canceled because of Me Too. I didn't do anything. No.
Sure.
that goddamn Matt Damon's out there acting up.
That's right. That's exactly who it was. It was Matt Damon, yeah.
Was it really?
Well, he said that there's a difference between rape and bad behavior, and that got a shitload of backlash, right?
Well, there's. Hold on,
Rape.
wait. He said that there's a difference between rape and bad behavior?
Yeah, I believe he was defending Louis.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were upset about it. I had written a joke in the script, right? That was anti-woman, is what they said. And
Get out of here.
Should my banana be booking flights?
It was. Yeah.
Keep blaming the devil stick in your pants.
Tony, don't.
That goddamn son of a bitch.
Is it
That's-
come from a real place? Do you get
That's
hard? You're a
fucking
hard
funny.
and horny guy?
Oh, growing up especially, yeah.
Well, what about nowadays? What's going on nowadays?
Well, I'm married, and we bang all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Cool. Fuck yeah, dude, I'm in that pussy.
Okay.
Wife, Jesus.
Okay.
He
All right.
loves it.
How long have you been married for?
15 years.
Explain to these people and everybody here how you keep it exciting in the bedroom after 15 years.
Well, a lot of people think that it goes down, but for me, it has gone only up. And the key to marriage is MDMA. I don't know if you guys have done it. It's not a joke. It's not a joke, dude. If you do MDMA with your partner and you really open up, like you share your soul, you let her in, dude, by the end of the night, she'll let you come on her face. It's fucking, I mean, we tried anal, dude. It was fucking, She did not like it, though.
What in the hell is MDMA? Are you having sex down Sesame Street? What the fuck?
That's what I thought at first. No.
You get a girl who knows how to spell there, guy.
What's a MIPA?
MIPA, yeah. Molly, ecstasy. On the street, they call it ecstasy. When you do it therapeutically, it's called MDMA.
That's the pure one.
Yeah. Yeah. I did it for trauma, not just for the sex.
Okay.
That was mostly for the sex.
You ever do angel dust and go to Staples and fucking inkjet printer?
Not yet.
You know what they say? One in the inkjet, two in the stinkjet.
Oh.
And that's why this
It's true.
is the #1 live comedy podcast.
Yeah.
I love it.
So you said you were in the Special Forces, guy?
Yeah, I was a Green Beret.
Did you have, I mean, we gotta ask, and sometimes, like Tony, we got a little touchy, but we gotta keep it real. Do you ever kill a guy?
No, I missed out on that.
You will.
Yeah.
What?
I cannot imagine if you would have killed a guy, how hard your cock would have been.
Yo.
Oh boy, no waistband could hold that thing.
That's right.
Let me ask you this, were you ever close to killing a guy?
Mostly just my drill sergeants. Yeah.
So what did you do?
That's how I would have been, yeah.
Special Forces. What was your
He
special
was a
force?
secretary.
Yeah, I was a secretary. No, it was an 18 Delta, which is a Special Forces medic.
18 Delta, that's the weed that doesn't really get you high?
Yeah, I think so. They have that out here, right? Yeah, we got the real stuff in Arizona.
Oh, it's a sponsor. Just kidding. I love it. I don't even smoke actual delicious, perfectly fine marijuana anymore. Once Joe Rogan started drug testing us here at the Comedy Mothership, I switched to 18 Delta, and I love it.
That was funny.
Me too. Yeah, it's good.
You should try 19 American Airlines. That stuff's really good.
I'll tell ya. Life.
You could sit the fuck down immediately.
Yeah, sir, sit down. You just fucked up that American Airlines
joke.
joke.
You know, my teacher, that would have worked, and then this fucking guy. Ma'am, if you could spin your head around like a baby owl.
What?
Sir, if you could close your legs, it smells.
Yo.
Wow.
No, I mean, this guy's legs are wider than Sharon Stone at a Spread Eagle concert.
Oh my goodness. You are just flexing some of Don Reinblatt's best teachings on us. I fucking love you, Harlan Williams. So much fun. Tell us the craziest thing about your life, Sean, because there's a lot of crazy behind those eyes. I know you keep it together pretty well, but tell us the really in real life.
Yeah, he's
the
nuts.
wildest
For sure, he's nuts.
Ooh, the wildest thing about me in college. So I was super Christian growing up, as I said in my set.
Super what?
Christian.
Oh,
very Christian,
gotcha.
right? Very. I didn't smoke or drink in high school, and then I went to college and I tried weed for the first time, and that shit's good.
Wow. Thank you. World's worst undercover cop, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you.
That shit's good. Anybody have any?
My goodness, I love weed. That shit is good, am I right?
Yeah,
Does anybody have a felony's worth amount?
Yeah. That dope. It really is. Yeah. Anyways, I tried weed, and that was really a gateway for me. I threw my life away after that. My wife, I can't throw her away. She's too strong. No, I threw away a full right tracks. I got kicked out of college pretty quickly for fighting, smoking weed in my dorm room.
What was the first thing?
Fighting.
Oh, fighting.
Yeah, Loyola Marymount. Fuck those guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that by Cream Cheese, Maryland? Okay.
And then I got in trouble for stealing, and I got a bunch of community service on the Caltrans freeways. And
Just from smoking weed?
Well, no, it was a bunch of things. I had actually stolen $16,000 worth of groceries from Albertsons.
Was that in one trip?
No, it was many trips, dude. It was many trips.
Because of the munchies?
Wait a second. How much did you steal?
$16,300 is what they had me for.
How does this happen? What kind of fucking meat heist is going on over here?
Exactly what
Salmon on
Just every week, dude.
We only have a few days we have to eat.
Yeah. That's right. I was Robin Hood of the dorms, dude. I was just stealing stuff for everybody. Every single week, I would just go. I went to college on a track scholarship, right? And I had really no concept of the real world because I had left this bubble I grew up in. And I sort of thought that anything I wanted to do, I could do. Like I had a journal I wrote in it. The only thing.
Gay. All right, go ahead. Can I write gay on your forehead? Okay, go ahead.
I saw that guy. It's crazy because lots of things can stop you, not just fear, like freeway meth, which is what stopped me.
You tried it?
After I got in trouble for the stealing, I had to pick up the freeway, right, Caltrans, and I found a.
Wait, you had to pick on a trans freeway? What does that mean? Does it go both ways?
It used to be a residential road, but now it's saying
Trans
it's a freeway.
Freeway. Okay.
Yeah,
There you go. All right.
Fair enough.
It's what the T stands for in his PTSD.
Yeah. So anyways, I found a bag of meth, and I did it all in one night and overdosed. Yep.
Do the face. Do the face.
Yeah, we all just.
There we go.
Hey.
Thank you.
All right. Sean Vance, fun stuff.
What a Christian, though. Can we just say that? What a wonderful.
I was a really good Christian.
Stealing and unbelievable.
Yeah, personal training was fun too. You got to
What?
train a lot of celebrities.
Say that again?
I was a personal trainer. I trained a lot of celebrities.
Anybody else here tranny?
Training?
said personal training.
Personal training, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird world.
Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I used to train Whitney Cummings, one of your guys' friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. How was that?
That was fun.
You
She
two,
she was a great client.
right? You two crazy fucks just out
yeah.
there.
Ooh, we would
Love
just
it.
giggle and say nonsense.
She's strong.
Yeah, she is strong. She really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stronger than Bradley Cooper for sure.
You worked out with Bradley Cooper?
Oh yeah. He was the worst client I ever had.
Whoa, tell us
What?
more.
Don't you dare! Now it's not fair to say that because I am a man. You know, he gets along really great with all the ladies. Yeah.
But with you, he was.
That if I was a lady, he would have liked me. I was just a junior trainer, and I think he was like, "Get this guy with PTSD away from me."
It's because every time he re-racked, you were like, "Is that a bomb?"
Yeah.
Wow. So he wasn't nice to you.
No, it wasn't that he wasn't nice. He was just a little bit aloof. Like the first 15 minutes of the workout, he just wouldn't say hello. You know.
Would you describe him as shallow? Shallow, la 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 low.
Yes.
Here's a joke bug. We're all bombing up here. There he goes. Sean Vance, everybody. We're gonna keep it moving along. In the shallow, la 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 low. We're far from the shallow now. Harlan gets me in a silly mood. I don't know what's going on here tonight. Make some noise for your next comedian, Gordon Dixon, everybody. Gordon Dixon. I don't know. I just feel the DeVry running through my veins. Make some noise for Gordon, everybody.
What's up, Austin? Make some noise!
There you go.
Hell yeah, man. Just moved here from Florida. Hooked up with Florida in the building. Hooked up with an Austin Cougar last night, you know what I'm saying? Sister Elder was an amazing woman, man. She was amazing. She was 88, so it was a definitely past Cougar. She was Triceratops, bitch. That's what that was. Just extra old.
Having the speed trap in the drift zone there is fucking me up.
Button, right? And it went all the way down, up the back, into a fade. It was a strong bush. I called it Busch Gardens. That's how thick it was. It was roller coasters and shit. It was a great time. She was an old hoe, man. She's like, I want all holes filled, even the one in her neck, because she was a smoker, so, you know. But I just put the tip in. I ain't want to kill the bitch. I love her, you know what I'm saying? She got dementia. She forgot about me 5 minutes later. Anyways, I was like, just the tip, Sister Elder. Let's go. She died today, so that was fucked up. She did. I went to her gravesite and just let a pack of menthols and sprinkle some nut on it, just to be like, I miss you, Sister Elder. Right, that's my time. I'm Gordon Dixon. Thank you.
Gordon Dixon, everybody, making his Kill Tony debut. Hi, Gordon.
How you doing, man? How you doing?
Fun, fun, fun. Is any of that true?
Yes, but it's not true here. That was in Florida, but yes, it is. She was 68. She wasn't 88, but she was, you know.
Okay.
She was old lady.
Did you really jizz on her grave?
No, just the menthols. I'll leave it, yeah.
No, she's not dead, right?
No, she.
Okay, so
she might be dead.
How long you been doing stand-up, Gordon?
I've been doing it 4.5 years.
4.5 years. What city exactly?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. What do you do for a living?
I quit my job. Well, I got fired from my job, and my girlfriend left me.
You
so I live
used
here
to.
now.
There it is. You got fired from installing cable for Time Warner.
Yes, exactly. Yes,
No,
exactly.
seriously.
Yeah,
What did
for
you?
Diddy, I installed cable for Diddy, and then.
No, tell the truth. This
I
part.
didn't suck the whole dick, and he was like, "Just a tip, nah, bro."
Okay.
Oh, God.
During the interview part, we just told the truth. So, what did you really get fired from?
No, I was a recycling truck driver for the city of Clearwater, and I failed my drug test. So they were like, "You gotta go."
What was the drug that got you popped?
It was edible. It was a good ass edible.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but I had a drug test 6 months before that, so I was like, I wasn't. Normally, it's like a year later you'll get drug tested, and yeah, they got me. That was a half black in me. They were like, we're gonna get that out.
How long ago did you get fired?
It's been about 4 months now. So it was December.
So how have you been surviving?
I had a pension. I cashed that out, and then I was like, I'm
How
out.
much was the pension for?
Let's just say it was.
Let's just say the actual honest answer. 15,000. Okay, that is fucking good for a recycling company.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So, what do you do for fun? Florida people tend to be wild. Tell the truth.
Right now, for fun, meth off of homeless people's backs. Let's do it.
Again, do you hear the response that not honest
Exactly.
answers
Just
get?
comedy. I just moved here, so just comedy. I'm trying to get.
You moved to Austin.
I just moved to Austin. yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. How long ago?
2 weeks ago. Little
Oh,
2 weeks.
sweet. Here you are. You're on the show.
Yep.
And how's it been going for you here in Austin?
It's a struggle, man. It's a struggle.
Tell us more about what you mean by it's a struggle.
It's a struggle. Well, you go to a mic and there's 800 comics, and then you gotta wait in line and get up on that stage, and fuck it, whoever's there, y'all gonna get these jokes however you gonna get it. You know?
That's right.
I didn't move out here for nothing, so fuck it. I'm gonna get on stage wherever I can.
That's right. I mean, that's how it, was in LA and New York just a few years ago. 800 open micers everywhere. Go ahead, Harley
I
Williams.
don't mean to like steer away from, your origins and what you're doing, but I told you I'm an ink guy. I love tattoos, and I noticed you have some on your inner arm there. What are those?
So, all right. Everybody's like, did you Google? I'm like, this is faith and love in Japanese.
Wow.
I used to be a Jehovah's Witness, so I was like, I'm gonna get out of that, and I'm gonna get a tattoo, and then that's what I did.
Do you read Japanese?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay, well I do, and that's a dinner number 4.
Okay, I'll take it, bro. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You better get your ass up to the gig.
I need it back, yo.
What other tattoos do you have? Show
I
us
have
more.
both my grandmothers on my arms here.
Oh, wow.
My dad's mother and my mom's mother on these sides.
Are they alive or dead?
They're both dead. They both passed away.
Oh,
Here we go again.
Here we go.
Tony, you want to take this one?
Tony, oh shit, bro. Shit.
I prefer not to. I feel like not even the face is gonna save this one.
Well, the good news is we're tracking down where your grandmothers are buried, and we're going to jizz on their graves.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. They would love it. They would love it. They would love it. You would resurrect them.
Gordon, do you have any special skills or talents other than stand-up comedy? You good at anything?
I used to sing a little bit. My
Used
dad's
to
band.
sing?
Used to sing a little bit.
What kind of band were you in?
My dad did like, Motown shit, so I was like a backup singer with him. Me and my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What was the name of the band?
It was JWs. We were Jehovah's Witnesses, so yeah.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
The name of the band was the JWs?
We did the dances and everything, man. Yeah.
What was one of the songs that you used to do back then?
We would do like Temptations.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, that
Right?
Yeah. After we got fucked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. But what was one of the songs the JWs used to do?
We did like Motown stuff, Temptations. You know what I mean?
Like what? Like what?
Do any originals?
Or no, they didn't. No, they just did covers.
Like what? Can you name one cover?
One cover we did Celebration.
Celebration.
Yeah, Temptations. Yeah.
Okay. You guys know that one?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Oh, you're gonna want. I mean, that's what
2,
we're looking for.
3, 4.
Okay, we're gonna celebrate good times tonight. All right, come on, white people, let's get the clap going. Come on, come on. Yeah, here we go.
You better fucking try. You better do it.
There's a party going on here. A celebration.
All right, no. Stop.
You lied to us. He said you lied to us.
You were one of the backup singers. This is horrendous. Oh my God! Now I see why you're getting cougar pussy out there.
I gotta get what I can get.
Wow. Are we gonna cut the cake soon?
I gotta get what I can get.
Gordon, fun times, my friend. Congratulations. You're
Oh,
gonna
I'm fucking dead.
a little joke book. Gordon Dixon. There he goes, everybody. All right, we're gonna keep it moving along. Woo-hoo! Make some noise. Another one-named comedian. Make some noise for Sunshine, everybody. Here comes Sunshine to the stage. Uh-oh.
Yeah, who better to spend your eclipse with than Sunshine? Because God knows you didn't fucking see it when the clouds were out there, am I right? Fuckers, god damn it. I don't know, I know, hey, calm down, fellas. I know I'm a tall drink of hot dog water, but take it easy, okay? I know, just keep it in your pants, alright, for fuck's sake. I can't hang out too long, though. I do need to get back and go to the Tilt-A-Whirl that I'm operating. I hate how much you love these jokes. I do. I hate it. But, I do. I gotta go because those kids are getting sick. They've been on there for a long fucking time. Somebody's got to hit the red button, for fuck's sake. God love them. And I know you're thinking, does she really dress like a toddler every day of the week? Yeah, no, it's not just for the eclipse. It's fun. I like to keep all the patterns, all the colors, I like to move a lot. Hot dance. We're keeping the AI guessing. We don't want the robots to find us. We're hiding from Putin. We're having a good time, people. Fuck yeah, dude. I like it. Yes. Oh, I am, if a was a person. Am I right? You just want to beat me up a little bit and see if I got some candy in me, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's been. Yes!
All right, there you go. Sunshine, over here, Sunshine. Relax. It's over, Sunshine.
I am terrified.
You're
right.
okay. You're okay. Sunshine, you're okay. Just take a breath. Take a breath.
God,
There you go.
unbelievable. Sunshine, can I call you melanoma?
Please, please. If you don't, the doctors will, so thank you.
You know, here's what I love, how life is cyclical. You know, when John Wayne Gacy passed away, who knew that his overalls would show up at a Goodwill and you would find them?
It is incredible, Sunshine. I feel like I know everything about you and I never talked with you before. This is incredible. I mean, so let's just jump right into
God
it.
bless us both. Yes.
I love it.
You
Tell
know
us
when
what
Black Lives Matter got rid of Aunt Jemima? This is what it turned into.
Yeah. It's true.
It's just nice to meet the old lady from that guy's last set.
Yeah. This is incredible. Sunshine, welcome to the show. Have you ever done stand-up before?
Oh, yeah, I've been doing it about 6 months now.
Okay, what made you want to start doing stand-up comedy?
I mean, I've loved stand-up since I was like 9, 10. I was watching Insomniac, you know, Dave Attell and
Of
stuff.
course, yeah.
But
A great comedian.
Yeah, I mean, fucking legend. I saw him here a couple of months ago. I don't know if any of you saw him. I'm sure you did, Tony.
It's okay. Just keep going.
It's cool. We're having a good time. We're plugging. We're plugging. How about that hot cross buns? Anyway,
Okay,
No.
let's go back to the question that I asked you here, Sunshine. Really focus. Over here, look over here instead of to the masses.
What? No, I got turned on to your show maybe 6, 9 months ago, and then also at the same time got really into Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Uh-huh.
And so I was like, tits up, bitch, let's go. And so, like, we
Right.
just got out there, you know what I'm saying? We're having a good time.
Well,
Ian likes it. He likes
looks
it.
like
He's wet.
It looks like you weren't able to convince your tits to actually go up.
I know. They are small but mighty, Tony. They are small but mighty.
There is indeed another eclipse happening here. It is incredible. How often do you get sick, Sunshine? You look like you get sick about every week.
No. No,
You get
I'm
sick a lot?
hearty and strong like a bull. Boom,
Is
like
that
an ox.
true?
Oh, yeah. I could haul you up the stairs, no problem.
I don't
Let's
think
go,
you
baby.
can.
I'll strap you to my back like a
positive you
fridge.
cannot.
Let's go.
I'm positive you can't. What
Let
do you
me
do for?
ask you this.
Yeah.
You ever put Lego in your overalls and then do some diarrhea and make brown waffles?
Fuck yeah. Who doesn't?
Good
I thought
question.
so.
I love to make brown waffles in my Lego overalls. Yes.
What do you do for a living, Sunshine?
I clean houses.
Okay.
Take names.
All right. You do that. Where do you do that at?
Here, there, and everywhere. Wherever they'll let me in the door, really.
Okay. Let me be more specific with the question. Where do you live, Sunshine?
I live here in Austin. I live right here.
How long have you lived in Austin?
About 7, 8 years now.
7 or 8
Where's
years.
your tent?
Oh, over on the Riverside Median, baby. You know, we're keeping it
What
busy out
is
there.
your exact living situation? Because I'm not kidding. The smell of patchouli is strong. It smells like what she looks like up here.
That's
I mean,
right,
it
it
is
does.
fucking frightening.
I doused up extra for you,
So
Tony.
Sunshine.
Yeah.
Ian.
I knew you
Ian,
could
don't
smell
laugh at
me.
horrible shit, Ian.
Oh,
It's getting to
yeah,
the point where
Danny.
you're having a little bit too much fun.
So bad. I do live in a house. It does have a roof.
How many other people live in the house,
Just
Sunshine?
me and my boyfriend. I know. I have a boyfriend. It's shocking. I get it. I look like I eat box, but only recreationally. You know.
You're adorable. I like your style. What is your bathing routine?
It's coming up. We're coming up, Tony. We're coming up. We're getting there, pumpkin.
For those of you keeping track, though, a fun fact is that she also has no eyebrows whatsoever.
Oh my God!
It is
Get the
incredible.
Sharpie. Get the
It
Sharpie.
is
All the hair
incredible.
went from her eyebrows to her armpits. That's crazy.
It all ran right away.
Sunshine, what else do you like to do? What else are you into other than stand-up comedy?
Oh, you know, I like to go out to Lady Bird Lake with my paddleboard and look for bodies, you know.
What else?
Shit, dude. I like to sing. I'm a singer.
You're a singer. Well, we had a singer on here before. What do you like to sing?
Would you like to hear some Amy Winehouse or some Janis Joplin?
Let's go Amy Winehouse. What song do you know how to do?
Rather make me go to rehab.
Whoa.
I said no, no, no. Oh yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you know, no, no.
She has a good voice.
I ain't got the time, and if my daddy thinks I'm fine.
All right, I'm gonna save you, Sunshine. There you go. Are you at it?
We're having a good time, Tony.
okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
I just hope you and Amy Winehouse have the same ending.
She didn't
I don't
even
like
know,
pills
she
as
didn't even know
much.
those lyrics were a song.
No, I know
Neither
the
did
song.
Amy. Neither did Amy at the end. It was a very authentic performance. Harlan Williams?
Maybe she's more like a singer sewing machine and should put together another outfit. How about that? But I love that name, Sunshine. It's beautiful. And I got to know, Sunshine, if you have twins, are you going to name them the 2 scoops of raisins?
I don't know what those names are, but for you, Harlan, anything. Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll see you later tonight.
I like Sun.
But I don't need to be reproducing. I don't need to be reproducing, let's be honest. What, Ian?
I like you. You're authentically yourself. I look like jokes are pretty funny, and if you can do those with like other things, I think you'd be all right. But I like your vibe. You're fucking nuts.
Sunshine, I like you too. Open up that little pocket there on the front. Pull it out.
God.
I'm gonna make
God.
this. I'm gonna make
They
this.
don't let me take anything in here.
I'm gonna make this joke book in there. Just pull it out.
Oh,
There you
Lord.
go. Keep it open. Ready? Oh, good. Close enough. That was bad. Okay, let me try again. I'm OCD.
Come on.
Let me try again. Let me try one more time. There it is. Sorry, I'm really good at making shit into places.
Great job.
It would have fucked with me all night if I didn't get that. There goes Sunshine, everybody. And a special treat. From sunshine to darkness, I present to you Kill Tony, Hall of Famer, one of the legends of the show, here to grace us with a performance. This is the return of David Lucas.
Yeah. I'm glad I can afford to fly first class now. Not because I want to be bougie, but the seats are bigger. I used to hate flying coach because every time I fly a coach, they would have to bring me a seatbelt extender. And when those stewardess bring those seatbelt extenders, they hold that motherfucker high in the air. They hold that motherfucker in the air like a WCW championship belt. It's like, where the hell is the big show? I'm like, hey, ho, put that motherfucker down. I don't think America has an anti-trans problem. I think America has an anti-trying problem. Because nobody wants to see a fucking 6'5" nigga in high heels. Like, nobody wants to see a 6'2" man with a fupa, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if I want to see somebody tuck their stomach into their pants, I'll get me a Mexican bitch, you know what I mean? Them Mexican hoes tuck the shit out of that stomach. It's like, bitch, you ain't got no belly button? What the fuck going on? All you see is stomach. That's my time, thank you.
Boom. David Lucas. Again, just like with Cam, you know, the thing you look for in real comedy is like perspective, right? Something that only you can talk about. And spot on, not to make it too serious, but the seatbelt extender for you, it's both fucking, why am I blanking out? Self-deprecating and fucking funny to you, your perspective. And you nailed both. What's your favorite airline?
That was all day.
Oh,
They
okay.
got the best snacks.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
They got charcuterie boards, nigga. That shit.
Oh shit. Charcuterie. Is that one of your cousins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony, we're so appreciative of you because you gave us that eclipse today.
Wait.
When you put your booty hole in the sky.
Oh my god.
was Tony opening and closing his asshole.
Oh my God.
Look at Harlan Williams. Harlan Williams, you look like Tyler Perry presents Back to the Future.
That's fucking funny.
Marty, in exactly 60 seconds, this Cadillac is gonna go.
Well, at least I'm not back to the fucking buffet. How about that?
The front runner for Guest of the Year 2024 flexing his DeVry Night School certificate. John Reinblatt is thrilled right now at his young.
Judging by your hair, you had an audition for Elvis, the stage play.
Well, that didn't go too well. Judging by your hair, the children of the corn have diarrhea.
You roast just like me. It makes no sense, but it's funny as hell.
Doesn't have to.
Yeah.
You can't punch at me. I have no chin.
You sure don't. I had to choke your chest out. Grab that nigga by the. Oh shit.
David Lucas.
Tony Hawk is here. That shit is crazy, man.
Hell yeah.
Nobody gonna bring up underground. Bring up underground.
Soon you're also going to be traveling by ramp. When they take your feet from the diabetes, you're in a wheelchair.
You was the only nigga to ride a skateboard with his ass. Y'all never seen a booty hole backflip?
That's true. Catch me at the Sex Games.
Tony.
The X Games.
I love Tony, bro. I used to play that game to death.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
So confused about what to do.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that song?
That song follows me everywhere.
Yeah.
They play. I walked in a coffee shop and it starts playing, and the barista's looking at me like,
You're tall as shit, bro.
"Am."
You look like Tom Brady brother or some shit. He tall. When I saw him, I'm like, God damn, this tall ass white dude.
I grew up very like a runt, so I got tall when I was about 16, 17, and it was fun for me because all the ramps seemed a lot smaller then, and suddenly I can go a lot higher.
That would freak me out. Because I'm going too high up.
That's my job. You up. Yeah.
There was nothing there. I like your hair, nigga. You look like a. With that brown and gray, you look like a juvenile German Shepherd. That shit crazy.
Whoa, look at your fucking hair. It looks like Predator sent his kid to Jenny Craig.
What? That was fucked up. That was fucked up.
Oh my God.
How I let this motherfucking kung fu squirrel roast me? That shit is crazy. You look like a squirrel with a lot of knowledge. If you start collecting acorns in June.
Oh my God.
And I just ripped your nuts out with that last joke.
Hey. Hey. DeVry.
Thank you, Donnie Reinblatt.
Oh, Donnie Reinblatt.
Education pays.
That's right. David Lucas, have you ever skate? I know you can't do thin ice, but you ever get on a skateboard before?
Get your sensitive ass out of here, nigga. What the fuck?
David's the only guy that tries to ride on a charcuterie board.
You can sniff cheese and tell how old it is.
With my butthole.
Yeah.
I forgot to put the booty in there. That's the only way to make it gay.
Oh my God. What else is going on,
Tony,
David?
you dress like you just bought $1 million dildo, nigga. That shit crazy as a motherfucker. This dildo was made out of melted down rubber bands.
Holy shit.
Why you got that shit on, nigga? Your ass look crazy as hell.
Well,
blazing saddles on your shoulder, nigga. That's
this is ostrich. Not all of us are.
You got motherfucking camel skin that committed suicide. That nigga didn't drink water for like 60 days.
Oh my.
Harlan, give me another, bro. I got it.
What's What's that?
I want you to roast me again. I want that fucking 65-year-old roast.
What about
Harlan chin look just like his nutsack. That shit crazy. Your doctor give you a prostate exam on your neck, nigga. That's crazy.
That's great.
Hey, Harlan.
Yeah.
You the only nigga with truck nuts for a chin. That's crazy. You got truck nuts, boy. Your ass out here, boy.
Did you just call me the N-word?
Yeah.
Finally.
What about Ian Fides over here? You're looking at the world's fucking most diabolical pedophile and skipping right over him.
He look like he got a permanent disguise mask on. You know the one that come with the glasses and the nose?
That was good. That was good.
Oh my god.
But back to Harlan, nigga. With that motherfucking neck, nigga, you look like a protected turkey, nigga. Your ass. That's the turkey they bring out to the White House. Ain't nobody killing that motherfucker.
Oh, that was great.
Let me hear you say gobble gobble one time, nigga.
This guy goes to IHOP and looks for girls with one fucking leg.
If I get roasted by another joke from the time when niggas had to go through the back of restaurants.
Oh.
Now you used to roast my granddaddy with them same jokes. Nigga.
Oh, there's that N-word again.
David.
Just right.
David Lucas, you are a force of nature.
How can you not be wearing girls' jeans?
Absolutely.
Harlan, stand up. Let us see your jeans, nigga.
Uh-oh. That's the real deal right there.
Oh my god. He's wearing blue jeans.
Hey, Harlan, your jeans came with janitor keys, nigga. Your ass. You can hear that nigga walking through the hallway from a mile away. Harlan can open up any door in Austin, bitch. That shit crazy.
What a battle.
How that nigga look, boy? You out here looking like a motherfucking Mississippi preacher that get bit by a rattlesnake, nigga.
What does that even?
You know them preachers that let the snakes bite them and be like, God is gonna keep me alive. That's that nigga right there, boy.
Dude, you look like in living color after the crayons were left out in the sun. How about that?
Oh, what the fuck?
This is amazing. What a showdown. Deep fry versus deep fry.
Yo.
A battle of the titans.
I can't escape.
This is comedy at its
Oh, you hit my fucking car.
And a geriatric, nigga. Hey, Harlan, you don't know it, but they hid your medicine in that liquor you drinking.
This is the only city in the country where the fucking eclipse lasted 3 hours until he finally sat the fuck down.
It's over. It's over.
Give him a hand. That's my son. Give my son a hand. He's pre-op.
Father
Gonna be a girl in the
and
morning.
son.
He gave me a...
Unbelievable. What a fucking performance. This is the difference between people out of the bucket, golden ticket winners, regulars, and then all of a sudden, a Kill Tony Hall of Famer. That is David Lucas. That is what he does. This is who he is. Built strong here in the Kill Tony universe. Anything you want to plug, David? What else?
Hey, man, I'm all on tour all across the country, man. Just check my website out, davidlucascomedy.com. I love y'all.
He's flying first class. You've been wondering why all those Boeing flights have been going down. It's because they're front heavy.
You said give himself a plug. He should go fill the black hole in outer space. How about that?
All right. Final fucking pull of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Morgan Bounds, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Bounds. One more time for Morgan Bounds, everybody. Come on.
I have a problem. I want to get married real bad, but the guys I like would kill me with a gun given the chance. I like blue
collarman, like hands so dirty you think you're gonna get some kind of weird infection. But unfortunately for me, I look like a lesbian crystal witch whose primary spell is like summon chlamydia. Yeah. They think I'm crazy on first glance alone, and I think it's fucked up. I'm like, if you would just get to know me for 10 more seconds, you would finally realize I've got a great fucking rack. I'm multifaceted, I really am. But I am seeing a guy, and what I'm doing is every time we hook up, I make him a bomb-ass breakfast in the morning, like really southern good breakfast, and the goal is I Pavlov him, and when he sees an omelet with his eyeballs, his dick gets hard. I think that could be cool, no? No? Like he drives by a Denny's and he's like, fuck. I gotta call this bitch, dude. I fucked it up. I did. I fucked it up because the other day he got arrested in McDonald's, jerking off on a McGriddle, giving it the old Mac sauce. Thank you guys. I'm Morgan.
Fuck yeah, Morgan Bounds making her Kill Tony debut. Welcome. How long you been doing stand-up?
Like maybe 3 months.
Okay. All of it here in Austin?
Yes.
What made you want to start doing stand-up?
Oh no. I don't know. I go to a lot of comedy shows, and I've been known to get a giggle or two. Not tonight, but you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
It was good. You got a giggle, like that lady said. You got a giggle. It's fine. 3 months. What do you do for a living?
I'm a district manager for Zoomies. Hi. So I know skateboards. Has anyone ever told you you look like Tony Hawk? So, yeah. Yeah. So,
You're the first today.
Yeah.
You're
It's
first.
a retail store, and I run 9 of them. So.
What is Zoomies?
So it's like T-shirts and shoes and skateboards. It's like a teen action sports retailer.
It's like a skateboard.
Action sports. I'm hearing that a lot this week. I feel like that's a new fucking term.
Incredible. That's unbelievable.
I might have put her on the top.
Thank
Yeah,
you. I do.
that's amazing.
Collusion is what that is. I love it.
Do they sell pants there?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I have on pants.
Okay. All right. There's something under there. We were all wondering the same thing. Red band more.
Yeah, I have on pants.
Red band's a little more disgusting than the rest of us, so he popped the question first. You are wearing pants. Some guy's so disappointed he just broke a beer bottle over his head.
Yeah.
He was really hoping this was a no pants situation.
Sorry.
He was staring so hard he dropped one of his contact lenses.
Somebody winded him rye.
Can I ask you, I'm a nut about ink. I love tattoos.
Yes.
I see that number on your leg. What is it? It's 2494. By the way, the same year I lost my virginity. Now tell me.
That's crazy. That's the year I was born, Dad.
What in the name of Carol Burnett's?
Whoa.
There she is. No wonder she's trembling.
Yeah.
I'm anemic and I'm scared. So yeah.
Tell me about that tattoo.
That is my father's race car number. We do drag racing, and yeah, it's his '69 Nova. So.
Wow. Incredible.
Yeah.
69 Nova. He's racing a 69 Nova.
Yeah.
What kind of races are these?
It's drag race, so it's 8th mile and quarter mile in a straight track. You like do a burnout and you go fast. That's it.
In a Nova.
In a Nova. It's badass. It's a really cool car. He has a Roadster too, but the Nova is like been around since before I was born. He's had it forever.
Wow. So you're close with your dad?
They live far. I don't see them often, but we're cool. We chat.
Okay, that's why you're not funny.
Oh my God.
That's my fucking daughter you're talking to.
Wait, you're the...
Watch your mouth.
No, I love it. I'm just kidding, Morgan. What do you do for fun? What else? Tell us more about you. You look like you're the mayor of Austin, Texas. You have the tattoos, the bangs, the vitamin D deficiency.
Yeah, I look like Velma on ketamine is what I was.
That's true.
That's
true.
I play Dungeons and Dragons. Who guessed?
Uh-oh. Someone's fucking Hans Kim tonight. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What is your sex life like? I've been not asking enough people that lately, but since you're not wearing pants, I feel like it makes sense.
I pull. I do okay. Yeah. It's good.
What type of guys are you into?
She said she pulls. She has a vibrator.
Oh.
Fucks elves.
I don't discriminate. I like tall, but I like charisma more, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy's home.
Uh-oh. 69 Nova tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your boners.
Incredible. Have you done stuff on stage before?
I did like theater in college, which is
What
more
did you-
embarrassing than this.
What did you play during theater? What was your character?
I was in a full length called Messiah on a Frigidaire, which is like a white trash. I don't know, like they think they see the image of Jesus on a refrigerator. It's dumb, but it was really bad.
Okay.
It's like the Shroud of Turin in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. I love it. What else do you do for fun before we get you out of here, Morgan Bounds?
I don't know. I play video games. I do exactly what I look like I do.
Yeah.
It's not
Dungeons and
surprising.
Dragons, video games.
Yeah.
What about the wild side of Morgan? What's like a guilty pleasure, something?
I like to get naked at the Renaissance Festival.
Wow. Holy shit. You get like completely naked at a Renaissance festival?
It depends on the day. I don't know. I'm a season pass holder, so we'll see.
Oh my goodness. Tell us more about what brings you to what do you love about the Renaissance Festival?
The nighttime is really cool. Like it's camping, and there's all these clans that do different things. You're not supposed to tell about it, but
Red Man's Googling tickets to Renaissance Festival right now.
yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas Renaissance Festival.
Heck yeah. He's hard as a rock because he found out they serve turkey legs there. Longest set you've ever done? You're 3 months in.
I did 15.
I'd love to have you do 5 minutes at the Secret Show.
Whoa! You fucking pig! You fucking disgusting pig! You are the worst.
Is he lying to me?
You're the worst.
Okay, that'd be great.
There you go, Thursday night. You just got booked at a real show. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you a big joke book just because I was busy during your set and I don't know what happened. Terrible. You catch like you have anemia. There she goes. Morgan Bounds, everybody. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our final performer of the night. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, Kill Tony Hall of Famer. The man who has the record for all-time appearances on the show, all-time interviews. The reigning,
That's so annoying.
GOAT of Kill Tony. He is indeed the Vanilla Gorilla, the Philly Philanthroper, the Memphis Strangler, the Big Red Machine. This is indeed your very own and our very own, the one and only William Montgomery.
See. We.
Did y'all see the eclipse today? It was actually great, but my fucking eyes have been killing me. I actually didn't know what caused an eclipse, so I looked it up, and apparently it's when Lizzo walks in front of the sun. Fat bitch. Okay. And by the way, if you don't believe in climate change, then explain why we've had all of these eclipses lately, dumbass. Okay. And this is a serious deal, this next one, Tony. During my last tour of Afghanistan, I came face to face with a jihadi. I had a gun to his head, he had a gun to mine. So I said, well, can I bum a smoke? He shook his head and said in his native tongue, you shouldn't smoke, and he handed me a nicotine lozenge. I said, thank you, kind sir, what is your name? And he said, Zin Laden. Okay, that's what I...
59 seconds on the dot.
No.
Bin Laden.
Yeah, what did you think? Was it too much build-up, or am I onto something with that?
I thought it was great. I think it's fine. You do a lot of quick jokes. I think sometimes we can be patient.
Yeah, just stretch it out a little. Why are you laughing, dumbass? You've been being mean as shit to people all night. You need to relax, Arlen.
There's two things about you I want to say, and this is for real from the heart. A, you're the only comedian on the whole circuit. By looking at you, we guess probably has a time machine. And two, there's a cabin somewhere with 3 naked priests hanging upside down, covered in Heinz relish.
Yes, in Montana, I have a.
That is true. That is true. I
and
see
I'm
you
just-
eyeballing the goat, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, oh
over
my
here.
gosh, Tony, it is so nice to meet you. I just met you up there. You were growing up, you caused a lot of heartache, honestly, in my family. My mom was quite the hypochondriac. She was just this crazy woman, kind of, and I was never allowed to skateboard. But I looked up to you so much, so it really just caused a lot of pain. It caused a lot of strife.
Thank you. That you could play video games and emulate what we do.
Yeah, I was safer. I know the video games are like 1080. I was a big fan of the snowboarding game. That was I wasn't allowed to skateboard, so then I went real hard in the snowboarding game genre. But
because the skateboarding game was too dangerous, is that what you're saying?
Correct. I just wasn't allowed to. My mom had these rules. I wasn't allowed to skateboard, so because of that, I honestly think it really left this weird hole in my heart. So I just played. I loved 1080. That was a really good.
I got that. He was a great snowboarder. You might recognize him. This is Shaun White's grandfather.
We love you, Shaun!
That's great. He does look like Shaun White's grandfather. I love you too.
Finance, looking right down the eye of the storm. You're the closest to him. How does it feel over there next to the big red machine himself?
Scary but inspiring. It's nice. That was great.
Thank you so much, man.
Did you just combine man and Ian?
I'm not kidding. I'm literally just seeing the eclipse mark in my eyes. I thought it was fine with it being cloudy. I swear to God, I'm seeing something in my right eye. It looks like an eclipse. So.
We did see a picture of you earlier looking directly at the eclipse. This is a real thing. Everybody else, every other comedian, it seems, posted a picture with him with the eclipse glasses on, not William.
I had to look up at it, Tony. I'm thinking it's going to be funny, and it seemed okay. And then afterwards, I'm thinking, oh, this is cheesy. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I had a lot of self-doubt. About everything. I had no idea you were again. Then I find out you're here. I swear, it was just so awkward with my mom growing up. I wanted to skateboard so fucking bad. She let my ass fucking rollerblade. Did you ever do that?
I did not do that.
Yeah, right. It's pussy shit. I mean, people aren't supposed to be, but wow.
No kickflips and rollerblading, so.
Yeah.
Did you ever try anything tricky in rollerblading, William?
No, I was never able to. I wasn't allowed. We didn't have rollerblades either, so I couldn't.
Well, what was the thing that you were allowed to do? What did you do? Did you ever go down?
What was that weird cackle? What was that? I mean, I'm kind of fucking bombing up here, bitch. So what the fuck? I swear to God, I'm seeing an eclipse in my fucking eyes right now. Was it you?
Did you ever do anything as a kid? I've never really asked you this. Like, what were you into?
Lincoln Logs. I was a Lincoln Logs kid.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, the Indian guy likes the Lincoln Logs a lot. But yeah,
did you ever win any
Great.
awards of any kind growing up?
Throwing this one.
Daniel Shores Award. I was a big swimmer. Daniel Shores sadly died. He was in the back of a Volvo and a truck slammed into the back of it. So they had a prize for him at where I swam.
And you won his award?
I won the Daniel Shores Award. My name's on a fucking plaque somewhere in Memphis. So.
Well, you know who else has won some awards as of late, including 3 last night at the Country Music Awards, is one of the greatest performers of our time and a huge member of the Kill Tony universe and fandom. And why don't you stay up here, William, as I introduce one of the greatest Kill Tony fans existing in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Jelly Roll.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
like it's all that I need. Something inside of me's broken. Last night I won 3 motherfucking CMT. I'm a lost cause. And baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. That's why I'm a fan of Kill Tony. I'm a lost cause.
So stupid, man. The game is so stupid. Put me right in traffic.
I'm so damaged beyond repair. Red band, don't hit that damn cat on me.
Yee.
My God, how long can this place get for fucking Jolly Roll? I love you, Tony. I love you, Tony. God damn it, we did it again. Make some noise for Harlan Williams. Make some noise for Tony Hawk. Ian Finance. One more fucking time for Jelly Roll. And the best damn man in the land. Sean Greenberg, John Dees, Steve Madness, Michael Gonzalez, Raul Vallejo, Carlos Sosa, and fucking Esteban Viejo. The drawing room reminder, email is in. Thank you to ZipRecruiter and Shopify. Unbelievable stuff happening. The stream for the forum is now on sale right now. So that's a 2-night event. The forum, the YouTube theater. You can catch it absolutely live, or you could wait weeks for it. It's up to you. No pressure. But Hans Kim versus Rick Diaz 2 is on the line at the forum, and a lot of other fun stuff going on. How about one more time for Harlan Williams, Tony Hawk,
Oh my God.
and Jelly Roll?
Oh, he's closing that gap. Oh, he's closing that gap.
Shout out to
Don't go into the sevens. Don't go into the sevens.
unbelievable artist, the great Dan Auerbach of the Black Keys up there watching. Maybe one day we'll be able to convince them to come down and play with us one day. Who knows? Anything can happen. Red Band?
Guys, check out Tony Hawk's amazing video games on all the systems. I love them.
I love your promoing Tony Hawk. Like, Tony Hawk needs more help.
Pro Skater and Pro Skater Underground.
Seriously, check out Hawk versus Wolf with the great Jason Ellis. That's Tony Hawk's podcast, Harlan's podcast, The Harlan Highway. Guest of the Year nominee 2024, and I think he pulled out even farther out tonight. And, you know, there's nothing we love more than having some of the top young rising comedians on panel. One more time for Ian Finance. His special is out now. Wild, Happy, and Free. April 21st. It is out. The Be an Ian pod as well. We love
Sunset Strip Comedy Club in Austin, Texas is now open. Check out Red Band's secret show every Thursday. Go to sunsetstripatx.com for tickets.
Well, it's down to kill Tony, and I've been on this bitch for 3 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it. I usually don't even stream on Tuesdays, but I wanted to stream a little bit. Thank y'all for watching, as always, I appreciate it.